Wanna play? Not with Chucky. Chucky is a psycho killer doll. Good coffee, though. Good coffee. What's up, my friends? Woo! Time for the Fears podcast. Shout out to Super RetroCon. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience, fears. What's up, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. I hope it's been a great day. It's been a pretty good day. I had some errands to do. I slept a little bit because, man, oh man, last night at work, 43,000 boxes. Did Fears enjoy that? Not so much. Not so much. But it was an okay night. It was an okay night. But had a pretty good day. I uploaded a new video on FearsMan26. It was my Ghostbuster Frozen Empire movie theater watch. Seems like you guys have already seen it because I checked this morning before I went to bed. And it's got like 95 views on it. So thank you for all your viewing. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. The dude said he watched it, so that was cool. I just wish fucking YouTube would, like, change this, hang on, I'm getting my blanket already. Because I had the air on, and it was, like, freezing Fears. I just wish YouTube would change this fucking unblocking shit and make it easier. Because I want the dude to be in the fucking, comments. And I want whatever that guy's name is in the Discord, El Loco or whatever the hell his name is, and I want Walter White to be in the chat too, because Walter messaged me the other day, said, "Hey Fears, look out for some fan mail. I feel bad for trolling you all those years. I don't want to troll you anymore. I'm really sorry, man, that I did troll you. I want to send some fan mail. Can you ever forgive me?" And I said, "Sure, man." And he goes, "Would you give me a second chance?" And I said, "Sure." So look out for a Walter White unboxing, or whatever it is, whether it's a letter or something whatever. He said he's going to send it to me soon, and I went, "Cool, buddy." I said, "I will debut it in a stream or a video." So there it is. Let's open up the chat. And then he goes, "Would you give me a second?" There we are. Yo, the greatest emperor. He says, "Hello, Fierce." Well, hello to you, too. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. So today's topics are... I watched Moonraker the other night, but I got too tired to review it. So last night I watched, For His Eyes Only. I messed up. For Your Eyes Only. Excuse me. So I'm going to be reviewing Moonraker and For Your Eyes Only. Tonight I'm going to watch Octopussy and A View to Kill. And I will review those tomorrow, my friends. So yeah. Big shout out to the fans. And I went to Google and I found a really cool topic. I just shortened the topic name. It said, if you could talk to any historical figure, who would you talk to and what would you talk to him about? I went, oh shit. I'm like, that could be a good topic. So that's what we're doing today. So anyway, like I said, 43,000 boxes last night. Oh my God. Blow my brains out. Oh my Lord. So, Fears was a nappin'. I didn't even get to show you guys this the other day. This is the shirt I bought, Super RetroCon. So, I bought this shirt, and then I'm probably gonna... I need to wash these tonight. I'm either gonna wear this one tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, or I'm gonna wear the Knight Rider one. I think it's gonna be the Knight Rider one. There we are. Bam! Knight Rider. So I'm going to wash these tonight, and I'm going to wear one of these. Pardon my laundry over there. Oh man, Moonraker is a classic. Oh yeah, Pixel, it's my favorite. It's my favorite James Bond film. If I had to pick like my 3 top favorite James Bond films, Moonraker would be first, Casino Royale, and then I like Spectre. Spectre's the newest one. Or wait, is it? Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yo, Museum, what's up? He says, greetings and hello to my friend Fears. Damn right. Just, Museum, just chill out on the random, sometimes you freak Fears out. Some of these sayings that you say kind of freak me out. But when you're acting normal, absolutely, my friend. Yo, Visions, what's up? What's up, Pixel? He says, excellent Adam the Woo appearance. I know, right? So, I've got big news. And I hope Adam the Woo will allow me to do it. I'm excited. So, I was editing last night, Visions. And then in the chat, I believe Jason posted Adam the Woo's vlog from Super RetroCon. Guess who makes a cameo in it? The Fears Man. Oh, and you see me dancing, and I saw him filming. That's why I went like this to see if I could get in it. And Adam, out of the kindness of his heart, I guess, put me in. So, I'm telling you, the Fears universe is expanding, my friends. Whew. What an honor to be in an Adam the Woo. I don't even care if it was like 10 seconds. It was a cameo. Hell yeah. So rad. So I hope Adam the Woo will allow me. I want to download his video. And I'm going to like probably just sit here at the table, Visions, like right over here. Right over there. And I'm going to introduce and say, hey guys, it's Fears. I want to make a video where I'm sitting there and saying, hey guys, it's Fears. Adam the Woo is a big inspiration to me. One of my favorite YouTubers that inspired me to become a YouTuber. He was kind enough to allow me in his vlog. And I'm going to show you the part that I was in. And then edit that part of me sitting at my kitchen table. And then just go into that. I don't think he would care because, you know, on YouTube, it's that fair use thing. Like, you know, as long as you don't steal the entire video and you make it your own, I think that's okay. So I may thank him in a video. So I'm definitely going to do something, though. But, oh, man, dude. As soon as, because I didn't know about it. I was editing, and usually I focus on what I'm editing, right? So I'm editing, and I thought, okay, I'll just watch Adam the Woo's video after I'm done and before I go to work. So I'm editing away, and then all of a sudden Jason put it in there, and I'm like, no fucking way. I went, hang on. And I hit enter, watched it, and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Amazing. So, yeah, that made my fucking year. That made my year. So, my hat's off to Adam the Woo. Thank you, buddy. Adam's a good guy. And I'll be honest, Larry, I'm not singling you out. Larry does not like him for some reason. I'm going to put on my headphones so you guys get the best quality today. Sometimes I like wearing my headphones, sometimes I don't. But Larry, he's always been nice to me, you know? So never judge a book by its cover. I love these. Oh my God, I love these headphones. I cannot stand the fucking headphones. You know, you guys see them all the time in the gym. Those fucking people that have those tiny little wires and they stick that shit like in their ear. And I would be like doing that, like fiddling with my ear. I cannot do that shit. I like it when it engulfs my ear so I can jam out to my fucking music while I'm editing. Also, I get the best sound quality because it's like fully engulfed my ear. But people that stick those little tiny things in their fucking ear, or whatever, Pixel, what's that fucking shit? You can like have a little earpiece and you connect it to your phone and you tap it and you can talk to someone with a little earpiece or whatever. You guys know Fear sometimes is up to date on technology. What it's like wireless or whatever the hell it is. Like you literally just stick a little earpiece like Star Trek shit they push the little button on their little ear thing, and it somehow connects to their phone, and they're like, hello, how are you? And I've seen people out in the wild do that, and I'm like, I couldn't do it. It would just irritate the shit out of my ear. I'd be like itching it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Anyway, let me attach my let me put this in, because you guys can't hear worth of nothing if I don't plug it in. Oh yeah, Bluetooth. I knew what it was, Pixel. I couldn't remember exactly. I couldn't do it because I'd be fiddling with my fucking ear and shit. By the way, I decided to do a little bit of Chucky. I hadn't used this cup in quite a while for the show, so I thought, right on. All right, let me plug this thing in because it looks fucking stupid if I have my headphones on and they're not fucking plugged in. But yeah, Super RetroCon was fucking great. I mean, that was just icing on top of the cake, you know? This bad boy is on. I always forget. Oh no, shit, I turned it off. There we go. Here we go. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, because I remember one day, you're like, oh, Fierce, turn that fucker down. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to, like, have blood coming out of your fucking ears. Excuse me. So anyway, I'm missing lots of comments. So before we get to the topics today, let me, oh, is Larry live? Oh shit, hang on. Is he? Is he Chicken Wizard? Uh-oh. Is he watching mine on his live? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. Is he? Hang on. Let me go to Lord Larry's channel. Hang on. Nope. He's not live yet. Shame on you for lying to me, Chicken Wizard, you son of a bitch. How dare you? I thought we were like this, man. After everything we've been together? Unfucking-believable. Unbelievable. No, I'm just joking. I don't care, Chicken Wizard. I'm playing around. Nope. He's not live yet. Anyway. Let me get back to the chat, because I don't want to miss any of your guys' comments. All right. So, let me just go up here. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? I read Vision's Adam the Woo appearance. Oh, man. Visions, I shit you not. When I found out about that, I was like, Jason better not be fucking with me. You know, because people can, like, do shit tons of stuff with Photoshop, and they could have edited a video. And I remember doing this, right? I remember doing that, but I was like, I don't know if he'll put me in the vlog. Because I pretty much hung out with Adam for a good couple hours, at least 2 or 3 hours. I had to leave early because my fucking eye, this one, was killing me. And he said, hey, Fears, it was good to see you again. He goes, I hope your eye feels better, man. I said, he goes, it looks super red. I'm like, dude, it's the worst. I'm like, I have an eyelash on my fucking contact, or something's in there. And he goes, oh yeah, isn't that the worst? I'm like, it is the worst, Adam. But I wasn't about to miss Super RetroCon. I'm like, yeah, guess what? Fuck my eye. I'm staying here until I can't stand it anymore. So, whenever you guys see the Super RetroCon vlog, very rarely are you going to see me that day with my glasses off. I took my glasses off to take a couple pictures when my eye wasn't as red, but then the rest of the vlog, I'm going to have my sunglasses on. One, because it was the 80s. It was 80s, 90s, 70s, so I was going for my Miami Vice look with the shitty looking 80s Hawaiian shirt, like Walmart $8, baby, with the black black shades that I got from Goodwill for 55 cents. That's right. Pixel says, yo, Shao Kahn, can't wait for the next tournament. Right, Pixel? Dude, let's just be honest. Fucking Mortal Kombat back in the day was the shit. I remember my buddy Brian that lived down the street, and my buddy Dan. He'd be like, hey, Fears, what do you think? Mortal Kombat tournament? I was like, oh, yeah, that's fucking happening. And he's like, you want me to bring over some snacks, Fears? And I'm like, hell yeah, bring over some popcorn. And me and my friend Dan, my friend Brian, would just sit there for hours and just stuff our face with chocolate bars and fucking popcorn and shit and drink sodas and fucking Mortal Kombat it up like on a Friday, Saturday afternoon. It was the greatest. That's not true, Larry. That's not true. He says Visions is gay and black. I know he's not gay. I know in the Discord he said that he has a lot of gay friends. I've got some gay friends back in Missouri. One of my best friends, I've known her since the 3rd grade. My friend Kristen. Um, she's gay. Her wife is stunning. And I always love it whenever I come to visit. Like her wife will be like, "Oh, there's that cutie," and her wife will literally kiss Fears here and kiss Fears. And I'm like, "Oh, that was sweet. That was pretty awesome." And Kristen doesn't care because why would she? Because they're gay. And she's like, "You don't mind, do you, Fears?" And I'm like, "No, no, no, no. I don't mind if a hot ass girl kisses me on the cheek. Please, continue, continue." But yeah. So, and I know for a fact Visions isn't black, but Visions, I would like to know that poster that you sent me. I loved everything that you read on it, but it's part of the joke. Whenever you watch Visions, watch Sleepaway Camp video, you can see his white hands reading a book. I have nothing against black people, Larry, but I know he's not black. But I would like to know who the hell that black guy is in the little poster that you sent me. Is it your guys's like Portland mayor? Who is he, Visions? I have to know. I guess you won't tell me until me and you hang out one day. But it looks hilarious. I'm gonna put it on my wall and be like, "Hey guys, Visions, my good buddy, he said some really nice comments and he autographed it for me." And then everyone in my house that comes in like, "Oh, so that's Vision Spheres?" No, no, that's not Vision. That's just some random black guy. But that's the butt of the joke. That's why I love Vision's dark humor. Because I kid you not, Visions. Every time someone comes in, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find somewhere to put it on the wall, and they're like, "Oh shit, here's your buddy that you were telling us about, Vision." And I'm like, "Nope, nope, that's not Visions. The words is from Visions. What he wrote is from Visions, but I don't know who that black guy is." And then I guarantee you, Vision, they're gonna be like, "Well, who the hell is that black guy, Fears?" Beats the hell out of me. I have no idea. But that makes it 10 times more funny. So yeah, let's see here. Museum says, "Hi, Larry. Welcome to the Larry Tate Show featuring Fears." Well, I know you guys. I know you guys are bullshitting around with me because I just checked and Larry is not streaming. So shame on you. Vision said he's very proud. Well, thanks, buddy. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I guess I was just at the right time in the right place to be in a Adam the Woo vlog. I mean, it was an honor because he's one of my inspirations. He's such a cool guy. He is very quiet though. And his friend was with him, and I've met him 3 times, and his friend. I didn't ask his friend this past week, but I asked his friend the second time I met him, "Why doesn't Adam talk that much?" And he goes, "Well, Fears, if you notice, he talks a lot when he's on camera, but when he's off camera, he says very little." Unless he engages you in a conversation. He goes, he just gets real shy and he has anxiety sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't know what to say or do, but he says the cameras helped him get over a little bit of his anxiety. And I said, "Hey man, as long as vlogging is helping him, that's pretty fucking awesome." And then in my mind I said, "Well, he also makes cool fucking vlogs, so it's a win-win for everybody, And he goes, "Yeah," he goes, "but," and then his friend said, "But don't take him not talking a lot to you as rudeness." I said, "Oh no, I would never think that." I said, "I've got my own problems." I said, "I'm OCD about things. Sometimes Fears is stubborn. We've all seen my stubbornness. I'm starting to be less stubborn, I'm trying to get along with everybody in the Discord, and so far it's doing pretty good. We're not there yet. Quentin is testing the waters sometimes, but I will admit Quentin has been he's been trying too, so that's good. They were ripping on Randy like crazy today. I don't know what the fuck was going in. Randy was going nuts about William Shatner, and I just asked the dude and Yakov a question. Like, cause when I went to the theater, you guys saw in the vlog, I was like, "Oh shit, they're doing a William Shatner bio movie, or I guess either a bio movie or a documentary." And I was like, "Well, I love the shit out of Star Trek. Except for Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is, nah, it's okay. It's all right. I like certain episodes. But I thought, oh, I'll go maybe this weekend, before Easter Sunday on church. Maybe Saturday I'll go film another theater vlog, and I'll review for you guys the documentary. So I think that's what I'm gonna do on Saturday. after a Goodwill haul visions. Always gotta sneak in that haul, man. Get those movies for like 25 cents, 50 cents. So, but yeah, they were ripping Randall a new asshole. So I had to be the good friend. I said, Randall, I'll always have your back, buddy. I love you like a brother. I don't know what the fuck was going on because I've been gone all day. Like I took a nap and then the old Fears Mobile was quite dirty because sometimes where you park at the Florida Fairgrounds, you either park in the concrete parking lot. Once that's filled up, then they have a grass section with the big ass square that they went fucking nuts about. Then there's um like a dirt gravel road, and I had to park on the dirt gravel road next to the grass, and then the next day I parked on the grass. And so it got a bunch of dust and shit on the Fears Mobile. So the Fears Mobile was looking El Crapo. So I said it needs an El Washo. So I did that. So yeah, so I was gone most of the day. I went grocery shopping, washed it, watched car. Then I sat at home and talked with my mom on the phone. I'm sorry, not on the phone, on a Skype call for like 2.5 hours, and she seemed like she was doing pretty good today. I try to be a good son and call my mom or Skype with my mom at least once or twice a week. Talk to my brother. So I was gone. So I came back in the Discord. Fucking World War III had fucking set upon us, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was so ironic. I'm like, usually they're going nuts on me. I was like, well, shit, now they're going nuts on my good friend Randall. I was like, come on, guys. I'm like, leave Randall alone. And then Yakov said, well, Fierce, did I make you mad by saying that I'm not gonna go watch that bio/documentary? I said no. I said you either like William Shatner or you don't. I said I think William Shatner's awesome. I've met him at Wizard World Comic Con back in, oh god, when was that? It was a while ago. It was way before I moved to Florida, so I want to say 2017, 2018. It was like I met him right before I tried to do that flight attendant job because I remember I applied and then they flew me out to Florida. And back then, all their training was in Miami, so I was in Miami doing that. Now their training is in near their corporate office, and he was really nice. I said, Bill, I said, I hate to bombard you with Star Trek questions. He goes, no, my friend, ask me, ask me. He goes, that's why I'm here. He goes, I want to interact with the fans. People say he's a dick. He wasn't a dick to me. I guess it depends on how you come at him. But he wasn't a dick to me. I went up, I said, Mr. Shatner, my name's John. I'm a big fan. He goes, John, lovely to meet you. I shook his hand, and he said, do you have any questions for me? And I said, I've got three. And I remember I asked him a bunch of questions about Star Trek 4, the time travel one where they save the dolphins. That's my favorite Star Trek movie of the old ones. And he said, oh, yeah. He goes, that's always a goodie. I said, it is a goodie. It is. And then he was like, what's your other questions? And I said, what's your other favorite project that, like, besides Star Trek that you've done? And he said, oh, I really loved doing that cameo about that movie, the fanboys, Pixel, you know what I'm talking about, where the fanboys break into George Lucas and they want to watch the episode 1. And he said, yeah, I got to be a cameo in that and, like, give them some important documents. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that cameo. He goes, yeah, I thought that was, it's because a lot of people think just because I'm in Star Trek that I can't like Star Trek. And he goes, actually, I like Star Trek. And I said, well, yeah, you're just an actor. And he goes, yeah, everyone thinks, like, oh, God, I'm in Star Trek. I can't fucking like Star Wars. And I was like, but you do like it. So he said that, and then I can't remember the other question, but I talked to him for like 10 minutes. And I was like, this guy is so nice. And I kept going, well, I don't want to keep you from your fans. And he was like, oh, they'll be fine. He goes, I spend 5 or 10 minutes with each fan. He goes, they can wait. I'm talking to the Fears man. And I was like, this guy fucking rules. So I got a good 5-10 minutes with him. Nicest guy. He was zero dick to me. Like, he wasn't a dick to me at all, so I don't know where people get that, so let's see here. Museum says Visions is the executive producer of the Larry Tate Show. Well, that's quite an honor. Yo, Chicken Wizard, what's up? All right, Chicken Wizard, I hope you don't mind me saying this because you are my friend and you recently asked me for a favor, and I respect my friend's wishes. So, Chicken Wizard said, "Hey, Fears, it's fine that you posted the pictures of us hanging out on your Instagram." He goes, but He goes, I know that sometimes trolling gets a little crazy. He goes, and I'm not used to being on camera. So he said, whenever you post the Toy Man Toy Show, he said, you may want to, he goes, do you mind just keeping the Chicken Wizard interview locked away in the Fears vault and not post it? And I said, yeah, no problem, buddy. So unfortunately, you guys are not going to see the Chicken Wizard interview. I was a little bummed, Chicken Wizard. I was. But I was like, you know what? If he doesn't want to be on camera, because I asked you that day and you said you were fine with it, but he changed his mind, which is completely fine. So, and then I also said, Chicken Wizard, whenever you're ready to let me post that, you let me know. So I'm going to save the video, Chicken Wizard, and whenever you're ready to let me post it, you let me know. So yeah. So anyway. Let's see. Larry says, I know, been a while, magical hands. Yes, Pixel, I could put you in the next tournament. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Chicken Wizard says, I was just joshing. Wait, you were just joshing about the interview? So I actually can put the interview up? Nice! Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Chicken Wizard. All right, let me scroll down here. Chicken Wizard. Oh, I'm sorry. God, there's so many comments today. I'm trying to keep up. Vision says, my friend Chad is gay. Yeah. Listen, everybody's got gay friends. Who cares? Wow, they're gay. Who cares? You know? I'm cool with everybody. I've said this a million times. If you're cool with the Fears, man, I'm cool with you. You know, most people are like that. And then on the other turn, you give people shit, you irritate people, you annoy the fuck out of people, then they don't want anything to do with you. You know, that's usually how people work. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you're cool with the Fears, man, I will be cool with you, my friends. Anyway, let's see. Beer Man says, Fears, Pixel, Vision, Sphere. Oh, shit. That was pretty funny. Beer Man going nuts as always. You're fucking hilarious, Beer Man. I love it. Let's see. They had a premiere for some Shatner documentary at the con I went to the other weekend. You rode a shuttle bus to go watch it with him. Oh, that was fucking... That sounds cool, Pixel. Wait, hang on, wait. Rewind the tape. Pixel, you're saying the convention you went to, the Galaxy Con, William Shatner was there? Oh, my God. I miss all the great shit. Damn it. That sounds great. Pixel, at some point, I've got to go to this Galaxy Con thing. I mean, every year it just keeps getting more bigger and epic. And you said one year they had the Ecto 1 there, and they had the Knight Rider car. And then you said, oh, Fears, there's a lot more than that. Like, you said there was like 5 or 6 movie cars there. And I was like, fuck me in the ass. I'm like, I keep missing shit. Like, epic shit. And I was like, that's bullshit. I should be there. But it just sucks that I'm way down in Florida and it's way the fuck up in, like, what is it, Richmond, Virginia, or wherever the hell it is. Pixel, it's somewhere up there that you told me. Or is that another one? Is the Galaxy Con in Richmond, New Jersey, or around South Carolina, North Carolina, where you live? I can't remember. Nonetheless, where it is, I've got to get there at some point because, one, I'm just picturing epic video content that Fears would get there. 2, it seems like they have more celebrities there than any convention I've ever went to. 3, I'd get to hang out with my buddy Pixel. Finally, we would meet Pixel, hang out, get you in the vlog. Because Pixel, picture this, buddy. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. It'll probably make me feel uncomfortable more. So Fears is chilling at like a 5'6". Pixel is way the fuck up there at like 6'5". So I'm like, hey, Pixel, what's up, buddy? You want a beer? Yeah, Fears, throw me up a beer. You know, that's how it's going to be like, Pixel. It's going to be hilarious. And listen, I love God, I love Jesus, but if he was here, I'd be like, you know what? You could have thrown me some height. You know, I'm not trying to be a baby back bitch, and I'm not trying to call God or Jesus a bitch. But I'm like, dude, where's the heightness? I need some height. But sadly, I will not get that height. But at least he gave me a cool personality. So I do thank him for that. So anyway. So yeah. Anyway. Yo! What's up, Amanda? Good to hear from you. Hello, Fears. just saw your new channel. Well, it's not a new channel. Are you saying... oh, no, that's not my channel, Amanda. That is some troll saying that he's my 7th cousin. I got a laugh out of it. It's not my channel. It's not my channel, Amanda. But I don't know whose it is. But I thought it was quite humorous. So, yeah, I don't know who that is. But I thought it was funny. I was like, okay. Anyway. Let's see here. Nice, Larry. Larry says, I got 40 subs coming for you, Fears. Oh, well, listen, Larry. I am your friend, not to strike your thunder, but you're going to need a lot more than 40 subs to catch up with Fears. But hey, man, I am loving that your channel is getting more exposure, Larry. I really am. So, listen, man, anything I can do to help. You know what I'm saying? Anything I can do to help. Vision says, LOL. I'm trying to catch up with all these comments here. Oh, howdy, Beer Man. Let's see here. I think this Amanda person's a troll. I think this Amanda person is the person that's in charge of that new crappy Fears troll channel. So I think I'm going to get rid of this person. I think I am. So yeah. But that was hilarious. Alright, let me scroll down here. I would love to see the Ecto 1. I know. See, you know what another thing is? And I'll admit, whenever Fears gets excited, a few times I've said Echo 1. It's not Echo like you hear an echo. It's Ecto, E-C-T-O, Ecto 1. And then in the sequel, it's Ecto 1A. I don't know what the A stands for, but that's what was on the license plate in the sequel. And thank God that in the new version of Ghostbusters, well, not the new version. Thank God the new Ghostbusters are chilling with the original OG Ghostbusters. And thank God they did not change the fucking car. I shit you not, Pixel. If they would have changed the Ecto to some new ambulance or some new hearse, I would have been so pissed off. I would have been like, oh God, I am moving to Hollywood just to kick some Hollywood producer's ass. You cannot have Ghostbusters without that ambulance. Because everyone thinks it's a hearse. It's not. It's an old 1950, I think the year is, because I've heard Dan Aykroyd talk about it in multiple interviews. I think it's a 1958 Cadillac ambulance that they turned into the Ghostbuster mobile. And the original colors, it was supposed to be the Ghostbuster symbols on the front of the hood, Ghostbuster symbols on the two sides, and a Ghostbuster symbol on the back. It was supposed to be black with purple lights. And then they thought, well, usually any cartoon that is drawn of a ghost is white. So they said, let's make it white and let's only put a Ghostbuster symbol on the sides and on the back trunk. So they removed the symbol off the front of the hood. Because I was like, if you put the symbol too much on the car, it's just too much, you know? So I'm glad that they switched to white. And in Ghostbusters Afterlife, I understand why there was a shitty looking Ecto, because before Egon dies in the film, well, it's been rotting in a barn for 20 plus years or whatever the hell it was. So I get it. They had to make a shitty version of it. Now that the business is started back up again, and the new Ghostbusters are living in the firehouse, working in the firehouse, and the OGs pop up to help them run the business every now and then. Well, now the Ecto 1 is back in tip-top shape, and they've added some more lights. I saw that they added some more lights, and they added the drone trap on the top. Hopefully everyone's seen it. If everybody hasn't seen it, I'll shut up about the movie because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. So yeah. Let's see. Larry, that's funny. Larry says, who the hell is William Shatner? Oh, for shame. If you don't know who that is, Larry, I'm going to beat the shit out of you the next time we see each other. That's right. Well, I'm already gonna beat the shit out of you anyway when it comes to golf. So that ass kicking is coming, my friend. But I will also kick the shit out of you physically. That you don't know William Shatner. You son of a bitch. I'm just joking, Larry. I'm not gonna kick your ass. Just playing around. God, this Amanda person went nuts. Thank God I blocked her or him or whoever. And I went to the profile. It's not Amanda. It was a big fat tub of lard, 500-pound guy that looked really weird in a low-cut green shirt. So I don't know what the hell was going on. So yeah. Anyway, it was weird. Very weird. Larry says, come on. Hey, Larry. You know I'm just joking around, buddy. You know I'm just joking around. But Larry, I cannot wait for another stream, buddy, because that stream was rocking. We had Richie in there. I came in there for the last hour because I had to go to work, and then Randall. But Randall stayed the longest. I mean, Randall was like, oh God, I think he was in there for 4 hours. Okay, I got the date wrong. Excuse me, Larry. I'm sorry. I knew it was 1950 something, so I thought it was a 1958. It's a 1959. I knew it was a Cadillac. I knew it was a Cadillac ambulance. Excuse me. So yeah. How dare you, Larry? There he is. There's Cameo Man. I know, right, Randall? No love for Shatner. Randall, I was telling everybody that they were going nuts on you in the Discord, and I don't know what it was about. I came in at the tail end of it, and I wasn't mad about anything that Yakov or the dude said. I'm actually getting along quite well with Yakov and the dude. So let's hope we continue to get along. The dude's pretty cool. Yakov's pretty cool. I never thought I would say that about Yakov, but Yakov has chilled out quite a bit. I think it's because we're getting older and people are getting sick and tired of, well, I should say this. Some people are getting sick and tired of trolling me. Others will keep it up probably to the day they die. But yeah. So yeah. Museum says, I'm going to kick your ass at golf fears. False. Crap. Garbage. Bring it on, Museum. Bring it on. Let's go to Scotland and let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready. Why don't you come to Florida and I will serve you an ass kicking on a silver platter when it comes to mini golf. I am the mini golf master of the community. Visions, I'm coming after you too whenever we eventually do hang out. Because you said there's a fairgrounds or whatever around where you live, right, Visions? And you said there's two old school mini golf, and I was like, oh yeah, we could do that. So yeah, at some point. I don't know when we're going to hang out, but I would like to hang out at some point. Cameo Man says, no love for the Shatner. Listen, Randall, not everyone's going to love Shatner. He is great. He is great, but not everyone loves him like me and you love him. I mean, Shatner, he's great. I met him, like I said. Got to hang out with him for 10 minutes. We were talking Star Trek. We were talking that Fanboy movie. He was like, yeah, I came in for that cameo. And I was like, that's a pretty legendary cameo, my friend. I'm like, just giving credit where credit is due. And he's like, oh, yeah, it was great. He goes, I love it because I only worked 2 days on that film. I was like, 2 days, well worth it, my friend. So there we are. Let's see. Garth Brooks says, Fears vs. Larry mini golf showdown. Still needs to happen one day. It's not if it's going to happen, Garth Brooks. It's when it's going to happen. It'll happen. It will happen. Let's see. Congrats on getting along with Yakov, Fears. Yeah, it's really nice. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I don't want anything to change. All of a sudden, I go back in there before work. Yeah, fuck you, Fears. Eat shit. And I'd be like, well, that was great while it lasted. Anyway. But no, Randall, I was gone for most of the day. I was like, okay, I'm going to go get the Fears Mobile wash, do some groceries. I edited a little bit more on the Titanic, talked to my mom for 2.5 hours on a Skype call. Did some other errands, came back. I cleaned up the apartment a little bit. I need to clean a little bit more. Dust is a son of a bitch. And I can't stand filth, and I can't stand dust, and it's starting to creep me out right away. Then I saw the worst thing. while I was in the Discord. Visions, I don't know where the hell you got that photo. Well, you probably got it from Gothic King Cobra. Whew. His food hacks. It's not a fucking food hack, buddy. It is, oh my God. It's making me sick just talk about it. He had this nacho and sushi concoction on a plate, and underneath the plate was this shitty ass, like, I don't even, to me it looked like either a beach towel or like a green towel, but it was like, it was worse than a towel. It was like a rag or something. It was so disgusting. And I was like, dude, you're putting your clean plate on a shitty ass green rag. I wanted to puke. I wanted to barf. So I'm not, listen, Gothic King Cobra, I don't know much about you. I'm not making fun of you, but quit with these food hacks and clean up your apartment, maybe. We beg of you. I don't know. It's just gross. To me, it's gross. I don't know. I just don't know. I guarantee you, Visions, I would never eat anything that Gothic King Cobra ever made. I'd be like, hey, well, you know, it was cool hanging out with you, Gothic. And then as soon as I leave his house, I'm like, all right, where's the nearest Pizza Hut? Fears needs to get out of here and actually get some real food. Or go to a Ponderosa down the way or whatever. You know, I would be out of there in about 8 seconds. I would hang out with him. I would hang out with him. But there's no way I would eat any of the food. Yeah. Let's see here. But, Museum, I accept your challenge. Oh, yeah, we're playing golf. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I'm all about it. And Garth Brooks, I like your comment. You said Fears versus Larry mini golf showdown still needs. It's not if it's going to happen. It's when it's going to happen, my friend. What's up, Richie? Richie says, hey, Fears. I'm trying to get to everyone's comment. I shoved that nine iron so far up your ass, you'll be hearing that song Iron Man come. Oh, shit, Randall. Is that... What? Wait, Randall. Randall, are you saying that to the Fears, man? Listen, we haven't played golf in quite a while, so maybe, buddy, whatever, that's it, I'm fucking calling Randall, hang on. How dare Randall says this? You really want to talk some shit, Randall? Listen, you were talking to the miniature golf master. We haven't played golf in a while, Randall. Oh, my Lord. All right, hang on. Where's my phone? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Randall. You son of a bitch. All right, here we go. Hang on. I don't know if the internet will be here. Well, it's not so much the internet, it's the fucking phone lines. Randall, hang on. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you on Facebook. Give me 1 second. I got to get down to the bottom of this. Well, I'm glad that you're in a good mood, Randall. I was just not afraid, buddy. I was just worried. They were giving you a lot of shit in the Discord. What? About what? I don't know, because I was gone half the day, you know. But, you know, I'm glad you're okay, buddy. All right. Randall, get by your computer. I mean, if Randall wants to challenge me in golf, I mean, we can do that. I can definitely do that. We just can't do it this weekend, Randall, because it's Easter and I'm going to be at my church. Randall, were you challenging me to golf?
Yeah, I'm going to whoop your little bitch ass.
Listen, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Randall, you've only ever beaten me one time in golf, and it was a fluke.
I've whooped your ass so many times, dude.
No, that's not true. One time.
Your ass.
One time.
It.
One time. You and Sam are the only ones that have ever beaten.
I dominated you at Monopoly. I dominated you in
Listen.
Battleship.
Listen.
Blue kicked your ass. I had the final clue, and the only reason you won is because you said the answer that I repeated.
That's right. Listen, I'll take any advantage that I can get, buddy. I schooled your ass in Clue. Now I'll give you this: you did kick my ass in Monopoly. Randall is the Monopoly fucking goddamn master, and I hate to take the Lord's name in vain, but he's that good. But you and Sam have only ever beaten me once. When I went axe throwing with Sam, I kicked Sam's ass beyond belief in axe throwing. And that was only my...
And, Sam called me. He said,
Did he
hey,
really?
Is this Randy?
Did he really?
I was like, hey, Sam, how's it going?
Are you being for real?
Like, no, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I really want to hear from Sam because I haven't heard from him in a long time. I mean, I tried to get a hold of him, Randall, a couple of times, and I was like, well, I'm not going to keep bothering the dude.
We're going to surprise you for Easter. We're going to drop by your house.
Well, listen, I can't hang out this weekend because I got Easter and all.
No, we're coming over there. We're coming to your house. We're going to hang out with the Fears Man.
Well, Randall, if you want to come for Easter and go to my church on Easter, I've got Easter Bunny duties, my friend. I have to hide all the eggs for all
you got Easter Bunny duties?
I do. I have to. Well, I've done it.
They do duty on your carpet?
Randall, you're fucking hilarious, buddy.
They dutied all over the place?
Yeah, Randall, the Easter bunnies took a shit all over my fucking carpet.
Pellets of duty everywhere.
That's right. Listen, Randall, I take my Easter bunny duties very seriously. Me and my friend, I do. It's an honor. It's an honor because me and my friend Matt, not Matt Man, the Matt that goes to my church, for 3 years now. The lady that's in charge of all the Easter preparations, she's like, hey, do you and Matt want to hide Easter eggs and you guys be the Easter bunny and hide all the eggs for the kiddos? I went, sure, because somebody did that whenever I was a kid, and I always enjoyed looking for the eggs. So I was like, yeah, if I can do that, for the kiddos and let them have fun doing that, then why not, But Randall, so not
Jesus was all about the bunnies and the eggs.
Not really.
That's why they're all mentioned in the Bible so many times.
Not really, Randall. I'm just saying it's part of Easter, so
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why. I'll be honest. I don't even know why. Randall, do you know why Easter bunnies and eggs are associated with the resurrection of Christ?
Well, they're actually not associated with the resurrection of Christ. Christ had nothing to do with bunnies or
That's
Easter
what I'm
eggs.
saying. So what is the connection?
The reason that it got attached is because it's a pagan holiday.
Okay.
And eggs are a sign of fertility, and rabbits are known for fucking like rabbits. So
okay, because I was
they are also a sign of fertility. So it's fertility goddess worship, and the people who worship the fertility gods wanted to make peace with the people who did, Easter. So they kind of mixed and matched, and Easter is a pagan holiday.
Because I was
Jesus didn't tell us to celebrate Easter.
Yeah.
He didn't even tell us to celebrate Christmas. I mean,
well, the thing is,
Jesus
Randall,
doesn't celebrate Christmas anywhere in the Bible.
Randall, the thing is I was like, I know for a fact the resurrection of Christ has nothing to do with Easter bunnies and eggs and all this bullshit.
And chocolate and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
It's all just crap. Now it was fun. It was fun to participate in all that when I was a kid, and I'm sure little kids these days like doing the Easter bunny, and the eggs and the Easter hunts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, it has nothing to fucking do with the main reason we celebrate it, the resurrection of Christ.
Yeah.
But I was like, listen, it's a part of the holiday, whether people like it or don't. And the very nice lady at church said, hey, do you want to hide the eggs, 3 years in a row? And I was like, sure. So we can't hang out this weekend, but next weekend, buddy, if you want to play some golf, let's do it.
Yeah. Eggs and bunnies are signs of fertility. It's fertility.
And Randall, if we want to play miniature golf, you said we should do it on a day that's not too hot, because if it gets any hotter, then it's going to suck to play mini golf. Next weekend shouldn't be that hot, because
I'm not really down for mini golf. Let's go bowling next time.
You want to do bowling? Because me and you have not went bowling yet. Let's do bowling then.
And bowling is in a nice air-conditioned arena.
That's fine.
Arena, but little bowling alley.
Let's do bowling then.
They got snacks. You can chat with other bowlers. Because when you do mini golf, if you chat with the other golfers, it's really because you're like holding them up and you need to like hurry up and shit.
Well, I know the main reason why you don't like golf. You said the only time I like golf
it's
is
fucking hot as hell.
Yeah, you said the only time I like this is a direct quote from Randy, you guys. He said, "Fears, it's not that I hate golf or mini golf." He goes, "I like golf, but we should do it when it's like on a windy day." He goes, "We're not doing it anywhere in June, July, or August." That's why I was like, we should do it right now, Randall, where it's not too hot. Because yesterday when I was at the convention, it was perfect. It was like a perfect 91 degrees with the wind blowing. Perfect.
Yeah.
So if you change your...
And then after that we can do some boxing and I'll school you in boxing. Show you my right hook.
Randall, you live in this fantasy land that I just love. You live in this fantasy land. So, Randy, listen, I got one question. Where the fuck is my cartoon? Where is it?
I don't know.
Well, you better get your head out of your ass.
It's somewhere in this room, Fears.
Randall, listen, get your head out of your ass, get off your big, fat, lazy ass, and get me my cartoon now.
I gotta go to karaoke right now, Fears. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you and this karaoke bullshit. No, I'm just joking, Randall. I know, I'm just playing around. I know you're working really hard on it, buddy, and I appreciate it.
Karaoke pays the bills.
Now, Randall, I can't say the name of the buffet that we want to go to, but we're definitely going there. Because we have not had, well, for two things. One, we haven't had.
I think we did go during the during COVID because we were wearing masks at the time.
No, we didn't. Remember, we tried to go during the COVID thing, and it said closed. It had a big ass white sign that said closed because of COVID. Remember that?
Oh, we went for Thanksgiving though, right? Yeah.
But that was we went twice. We went once because you're like, Fears, I got to take you to this buffet. That was the first time, and that was in the vlog. And I was like, damn, Randall, this buffet is amazing. Then we went a second time, and I put that in the Thanksgiving vlog years ago. And that was right before all the COVID shit. And then we tried to go during COVID, and they're like, nope, not going to happen. We closed up shop. So the next time...
Fears, I got to go, so I will talk to you later.
The next time I come, we're going to do that, buddy. But all right, man, I just wanted to see how you were doing.
All right, later. Peace. Bye.
Call me later, buddy. I'll see you. Peace out, dude. All right, that was Randy. Yeah, Randy lives in this fantasy land if he thinks he's going to beat me. I will admit, I'm not lying. Randy did beat me once back in 2019, but he's not going to beat me again. That'll be a cold day in hell. The day that happens, the devil will hand Fears a beer and say, hey, want to get drunk? And I'll be like, okay. So there it is. But Randy, yeah, we'll go bowling or we'll go mini golf, whatever the hell you want. I'm actually really looking forward to hanging out with Randall because I have not seen my buddy, my pal, in quite a while. All right. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. All right. Let's get back to the chat because I'm probably missing tons of comments. Let's see here. Randy says, who gives a flying fuck about the Titanic video? Well, apparently a lot of people do, Randall. Oh, my Lord. I'm in a good mood today. You can say I'm very moody. I mean, I don't know what it was, Randall, but people were going nuts in the Discord about you, and maybe Randy was a bit moody, or I don't know what was going on. Vision says, Fears, you should do a cooking stream so we can see how you hack a meat. I'm sorry, hack a meal. I'm tired, Visions. I thought you said hack a meat. Well, if I cook something, Visions, it would actually look nice. I'm just saying. It wouldn't be some random concoction on a plate smothered in a shitty green rag or whatever the hell it was. Larry, I could make a Ghostbuster meal because at FYE, they have a Ghostbuster cookbook that I thought about buying and cooking a meal out of it. So I could do that. That'd be pretty sweet. So yeah. Anyway. Let me continue on. Let me scroll down here. I was saying I wish Sam would be back. Larry is going to have Fears creaming his Florida tourist undies. Yeah, bullshit, Pixel. Don't even go there. Do you guys use bumpers? Oh, fuck no, Visions. I think I used bumpers like when I was a little kid, but as an adult, I never use bumpers. What about you, Visions? I'm just curious. Do you put on the bumpers? To me, no offense to anyone that does use bumpers, like whenever you go bowling, it just takes the fun out of it. I'm like, the purpose is to knock down as many pins by the skill of your throw. That's just me, though. Oh, it does, Beer Man. I love bowling. My record, I've never been able to beat my record. My record is 160. Never been able to beat that. But I always try. Anytime I've went back to Missouri and me and Jonathan and Mike and all that, I swear, every single time I've done an ultimate bowling guys night with my buddies, I've always wanted to like beat my record, and I'll get close. I'll get like 158, 159, but I've never beaten 160, and I've always wanted to. So there it is. Vision says, "LOL, no." Okay, no judgment. I thought, oh well, if he does use them, okay. I was just curious, buddy. Oh shit, Larry says bumpers is for short bus kids. Oh my god, Jesus. What? Listen, Larry, don't say that, because people that ride those little buses, they can't help it, because usually those little buses are meant for kids with disabilities. Oh God. Larry, I love you, buddy, but don't make fun of kids with disabilities. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I wasn't expecting that comment. Fucking hell. I'm not mad, Larry. I'm just saying, just watch what you say, dude. I mean, those people with disabilities, they can't help it. That's how they were born, you know? Or, yeah, it's just not good. It's just not good. Anyway. Anyway. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to call Larry. See how Larry's doing. Oh, man. Well, before I call Larry, the reason why I edited the Ghostbuster vlog first is because it was going to be a real quick video. It's like less than 5 minutes. So tonight, I'm going to finish, hopefully I can finish Titanic, upload that. And then because I just did Super RetroCon, I'm going to do Super RetroCon next after the Titanic vlog, because you guys have waited long enough for the Titanic vlog. So I'm going to try and finish that up tonight. And then once I get Super RetroCon 2024 done, then I'm going to go on the backlogs of all the past vlogs and try and get that shit done. Give me 1 second. All right, Larry wrote me, "Be home soon, buddy." Okay, so Larry's not home yet. All right. So I was going to... Larry, let me know when you get home, buddy. Yeah, but I don't know... To answer people's questions, I don't know what the hell was going on with Randall today in the Discord. I saw it like midway... Oh, not even midway. At the tail end of it, you know what I'm saying? And it was Yakov, the dude, and Randall going nuts. And I've actually had a great day. So when Yakov asked me, "Fears, did I upset you with anything I said?" I was like, nope. I'm like, some people like William Shatner, some people don't. I'm like, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to go watch the documentary no matter what, because I have an interest in Star Trek, and I love Star Trek. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you guys saw this. Big news. Randall must have just got like Photoshop or something. Because Visions, did you see all the posters that he was making? Oh my God. He made a poster about me challenging Hulk Hogan to the ultimate like beatdown. That was funny. I said, "Randall, can I upload these on my Instagram and my Facebook?" So I haven't uploaded them. I'm gonna upload them to my Facebook first, and then I'll probably put them on my Instagram. He made that. Then he made a poster for the Deal 3. If you guys remember, the Deal 1 and the Deal 2, me and my friend Jonathan and my friend Mike, we made those short films like, oh God, 12 plus years ago. Oh no, I don't know about 12, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. And people seem to like those. I haven't done a short film in quite a long time. I've been focusing a lot on my nerd content and the movies and the Disney vlogs and all that shit. But at some point, I would like to do some type of short film. Maybe whenever I go into town, maybe I'll call Ethereal and be like, "Hey, Ethereal, the ghost, the lonely the lonely ghost sequel, part deuce." And she's such a good friend. By the way, shout out to Ethereal. Follow her channel. She does book reviews. She's a pretty cool chick. So yeah. Speaking of cool chicks, I've got some more good news. I don't want to say her name yet, but I have been talking to some girl on the dating app for about a week and a half now. I don't want to say her name yet, because I hope it'll work out, because she seems lovely. She's got brown hair. She's not too much taller than me. I'm 5'6". I think she told me she's 5'7". I was like, that's not too much taller than me. And I said, do you care that I'm 5'6"? She goes, oh no. She goes, I just didn't want to date someone like 6'4". I didn't want to date someone like 4'7". I said, I guarantee you I'm taller than 4'7". She's like, oh well, that's good. So yeah. And she seems very nice. We've been chatting for a week and a half, and I said, do you like Disney? And she goes, yeah. And I said, well, I've just got a Disney pass. So I said, you know what a fun activity that we could do? I said, have you ever went to the Disney miniature golf? And she was like, I've went to one of them. I said, which one have you went to? I said, there's Disney Fantasia Golf. I said, or there's the Disney Winter / Summerland. She goes, that's the one I haven't went to. I said, we could go to that and grab some lunch or grab some dinner. She goes, oh, that sounds great. I said, or maybe one day we could go to Disney World, you know? And I said, I've got an annual pass. She goes, I don't know if we could do that because I don't have an annual pass. And I said, okay. I said, well, maybe we should save that for later on down the road. But we've been chatting for about a week, guys, and she seems very nice. I'm just kind of hesitant because whenever I did have a girlfriend, as soon as I put Casey in a vlog, trolls started harassing her. So I hope that whenever I ask this chick to be, if it does work out when we become boyfriend and girlfriend, and I ask her, hey, do you want to be in the vlog or not? I hope if she says yes, I hope people don't give her a lot of shit. Because you guys, my loving and loyal fans, want Fierce to succeed. You guys care about me. You want to see me happy. But there's some people that are just evil in the community that's like, yeah, fuck Fierce, fuck his life. We want to ruin his life. We want to make him miserable. So I'm even hesitant to even, if this girl works out, I'm not, because we've just been chatting for a week and a half, but she said she would love to get to know me more, and she would love to go on a date. And I went, oh, great. At first she was kind of, not nervous, what's the word, hesitant, because she's like, she goes, it has nothing to do with you, John. She goes, I need to know, she goes, I need to know how tall you are. She's like, because last time I dated someone too short. And I said, well, I'll be honest. I said, I'm not the most tallest guy. And she's like, as long as you're around my height. And I said, I'm around your height. And she's like, oh, thank God. And I said, plus, I said, height shouldn't matter. I said, it should matter about the personality. And she went, yeah, you're right. So at first, I was like, oh, please. I'm like, I hope. I was like, I hope she doesn't care about height. So she seemed to care a little bit about height. So, yeah. But she seems really nice. We've been chatting for about a week and a half. I haven't asked her yet what she does for a living. So I need to find that out. But she had wonderful things to say on her profile, and she said she liked my pictures, and she said, I like that you're a nerd. And I said, oh, well, that's nice. And she's like, I'm kind of nerdy too. And I was like, oh, cool. And I said, she was, I like that you're into movies. I said, oh, I love movies. So she seems very nice, very sweet, and she's beautiful. She's very beautiful. She's very nice. So I hope this works out. So either the first date's going to be Disney golf and dinner, or maybe Disney World. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, but I just wanted to be 100% real with you guys. But I am nervous because for a few reasons. One, I haven't went on a date in quite a long time, so that first date I'll probably be a tad bit nervous. And I'm not worried about my loving and loyal fans because you guys want to see me succeed. You guys want to see me happy. But I'm just worried about what other people would do if I started dating someone, So because I can't control what some people in the community do or say. So I know Adam Pacitti would probably say some crazy shit to her, or other people, you know. And I'm not so sure about, maybe I don't know if Quentin would say anything, but yeah. So, but I guess I would just take it one day at a time, because whenever I did date Casey, I don't think they said a lot to her, but they did say some shit to her. So I'm just a little nervous because I don't want anything to mess up, because she seems like a great girl. So yeah. Uh, but I don't know. So anyway, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys. So haven't went on a date yet, but I'm working on it. So she sent me her number. So we yesterday. So we've been texting yesterday and today. So before yesterday, like when I was at the convention, she sent me a text and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And I said, "Oh, I'm at a convention." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool." She's like, "Send me a photo." So I sent her the photo of me and Keith Coogan, the guy from Toy Soldiers and Adventures in Babysitting, all those '80s movies. She goes, "Oh wow, you met Keith Coogan." I said, "Oh, you know who he is?" And she goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "I watched all of his movies back in the '80s." And I was like, "Cool." And she's around my age. She's 36, so not too young, not too old. That's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect. Oh, wait, hang on. I think she's 36. Hang on, let me go to her profile and make sure I'm not lying to you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty damn sure she's 30. She's either 36 or 37. But that's perfect. So let me just let's see. I'm sorry. I got it. I got it close. She's not 36. She's 34. But she told me she's about to turn 35 pretty soon. So I apologize. That's why I double checked. So excuse me, guys. I wasn't trying to lie. I just forgot. So she's 34 right now, but she said she's gonna turn 35 soon. That's still perfect, though. That's still perfect. It's not too young. It's not too old. It's perfect. She did ask me. She goes, "Do you want to get married someday and have children?" And I said, "Oh, of course." I said, "You?" And she goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Oh yeah." And then she said, she also said, "Are you very close with your family?" I said, "Absolutely." I said, "There's no John without my friends and my family." I said, "I love my family and friends very much." So far so good. So I really am worried though, that I hope nobody tries to, if I start dating this chick, I hope nobody will harass her or try to fuck me over. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to take it day by day. But fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm even kind of hesitant to ask her if she wants to be in the vlog. You know, but I'm not gonna hide it though, because eventually you guys would find out who she is. Because like any relationship, you take photos with whoever you're with, and I mean, I'll probably post some on my Instagram, and I'll probably post some on my Facebook. They'll eventually see them. So I'm like, why hide it? They're gonna find out anyway. You know, because that's what those trolls do. They have to know everything about everything. So I just hope they don't find out her last name. But yeah. Anyway, Carmine says, well, well, well. Museum says KC 2.0. No, no, she's nothing like Casey. Museum says congrats. Well, don't congrats me yet, because we haven't had a date yet. So we're in the process of going on our first date here soon. But yeah. But we like the same type of things. Like she likes she likes certain movies. I asked her a very important question. I said, "Have you ever seen Oh, I love Ghostbusters." I went ding 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 ding. I'm like, "That's good." So yeah. Carmine says, "I'm sure this will go well. Congrats." I hope. I hope, buddy. You know, it's been a long time since. I don't think she was judging Larry, but it is a valued question. She doesn't want to date anyone too short, and she doesn't want to date anyone like, "Hey, I'm 8'2", you know, or whatever, you know. So I get it, because I wouldn't want to date someone super tall or super short. Um, but Carmine, you're preaching to the choir. I hope it goes well. You guys give a damn about me. It's all the people that hate fears and want to destroy my life, like Adam Bachidi, the asshole from New Zealand, you know, Quentin. I will admit, Quentin's been nicer, but you never know with him. Some days he's nice, sometimes he's an ass. So I just don't want anything to ruin my chances because this girl seems very nice. She seems very sweet, and she is a Christian. And when she asked about, "Are you close with family?" I said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "I'm very close." I did tell her, I said, "Recently I had some unpleasantness happen." And she went, "Oh, what, what?" I said, "Well," I said, "my grandma died like a couple months back." And she goes, "Oh, God." I went, "Yeah, so that sucks." I said, "And my dad died a year and a half ago." She went, "Oh my God, that sucks." I said, "Yeah." I said, "2 in a row." She's like, "So who's left?" I said, "My dog Enzo, my brother's wife, and my mom, and then a bunch of cousins. And that's it." She's like, "Well, at least you have those." I said, "Yeah." I said, I love all of my family that's still here. I said, "I love all my family that's passed away." So I'm just worried about other idiots online trying like, "Oh, don't go out with Fierce. He's a fucking idiot." Or, "Oh, don't go out with Fierce. He's this, he's that." You know, I just wouldn't want them to harass her. So, because she hasn't done anything, this new chick, you know, and so yeah, so yeah, they did. Larry said, "Did the trolls actually?" I don't know if they called Casey, but they did contact her on her social medias, which was psycho. So yeah, so yeah. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, Nancy says, "Hope it works out for you. Just be yourself." Well, that's what I have been. You know, what you see with Fears is what you get. Like, I'm not a fake. I'll be honest, Nancy. The only time I've never been myself, you know, like in middle school and high school, you're trying to fit in. I tried different styles. Like 1 minute I was a skater, 1 minute Visions. I shit you not. You would have been proud of me. Back in the day, Fears had a little bit of a goth phase. I wore everything black. And whenever that didn't work out, then I tried to be a skater, and I said, "You know what? Fuck all this. I just need to be myself." And I finally just started wearing clothes that I liked, and not what and didn't give a shit about what other people liked. Cuz the best way to describe Fears back in elementary, middle school, and high school, people would be like, "Hey, Fears, what clique are you with?" And I'm like, "I'm not with any clique. I try to be cool with everybody." So people started saying, "Oh, yeah, yeah, we know Fears. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he chats with everybody." And I did. I never singled out anyone because I know what it's like to be singled out and bullied and all that crap. And I cannot stand bullies and negativity and haters and all that fucking stupid bullshit. So that's why I've never bullied anyone, because it's just a waste of fucking time and it's stupid. And I'm no better off than you guys, you know? And bullies usually think, "Oh, I'm the shit, I'm this, I'm that." Normally, bullies, they hate themselves or they don't like something about themselves. They'll never admit it, but deep in the back of their minds, they're like, "I don't like something about myself. Oh, he's a good target. To make myself feel better, I'll just make fun of that idiot over there, you know?" And I don't like to do that. So yeah. Anyway. Yo, Shadow Collectors here. Unfortunately, no steelbooks today, buddy. No steelbooks today. I've got 2 trips to save up for Shadow Collector, so you're gonna be in the lead for a while. But I'm up to 47 steelbooks. Because if I get that job that I applied for, I'm gonna try that flight attendant thing again. I know for a fact they're gonna be like, hey, can you fly out to our corporate office? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, because I want the job. So I know I'm gonna start saving up for that because they said last time I applied for it, it took them a little while. It took them like 2 months to respond. You apply, and then they instantly send you an email back saying thanks for applying, and then they tell you, oh yes, we liked your resume. Oh no, we're not looking for that. And so they wrote me back and said, oh wow, your resume we liked. Someone will be in contact with you in about a month or two. And I said, okay. So I'm just waiting for them to write me back. And whenever their training thing is or whatever they need me to come out, that's when I'll probably take some time off of work. And then I'll go and do it. And I hope I get it. So yeah. So what up, Shadow Collector? Have you thought about hiring an internet bodyguard? I don't need an internet bodyguard museum because I'm not afraid of any of these idiot trolls. And I'll be honest, there hasn't been any really big trolling in quite a while. You know, like the newest thing is that guy that called himself Fears Boy. And I just looked at his channel. I'm like, yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's just taken some of my videos and he mixed my video with. I don't know much about this guy Lantern, but he mixed my video, an old video of when I was giving everybody a tour of Wentzville, Missouri, and then he put, I don't know if it was from Lantern's channel. I don't follow Lantern because he's in coherence with Matman and all other bullshit. It's some video with Lantern laying down on his belly in his bed. I could barely understand what the fuck Lantern was talking about, but it's mixed in with the video, in my video. And I'm like, if this guy has anything to do with Matman or associated with Matman, whoever this guy is calling himself Fears Boy, that's why I just instantly blocked him. So I was just like, nah, bye. Ba-bump, bump. Got rid of him. But I'm not afraid of anyone off the internet. So yeah. Anyway. But I wish, I appreciate everybody's congrats. I hope this girl works out, though. Pixel said, you'll just have to warn her how trolls are. I'm sure she knows. She's young enough to be hip to it. Cobra always tells his girlfriend about trolls. Well, Pixel, I would probably say something if me and her became boyfriend and girlfriend. I probably wouldn't say anything right off the bat. Unless my YouTube channel came up, then I wouldn't say anything. But once we became boyfriend and girlfriend, I would probably have to give her a heads up. But see, Pixel, you say that now. You said, I think she'll be fine. I thought Casey would be fine, and then one day, out of the blue, Casey's like, Fears, all these people were messaging me, calling me, talking to me, saying this and that about you. They're making shit up about, and it actually kind of pissed Casey off, and I said, whoever contacts you, Casey, just block them. I said, it's haters that don't want me and you to succeed, I said, Casey, they don't have anything against you. They have stuff against me. And I don't want this new girl to go through what Casey went through. You know? But I don't even know if this girl's going to work out. We've just been talking for a week, and I asked her out. I said, hey, I would love to get to know you more. And she's like, well, here. She's like, let me give you my number because I'm only on the dating app here and there. And I said, okay, great. I said, that sounds good. And so she gave it to me yesterday. I texted her like once or twice. And then I texted her today, and she said she was going to go play tennis with her mom. I said, oh, cool. I said, let me know who wins. And I haven't heard back from her yet. So probably before I go to work, maybe I'll send her a text saying, hey, who won the tennis game, you know? But yeah, I would probably have to give her a heads up. But we'll see. Let's just get the first date over with, Pixel. Hang on. Nope, hang on. I missed a call. Hang on. It's probably from Larry. Oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, it was. Hang on. Hang on, Larry. Give me 1 second, buddy. But I hope you're right, Pixel. I hope everything would be okay. I mean, I hope because she has nothing to do with it. So I hope they wouldn't harass her just because they don't like me. It's okay because I don't like those haters, you know. But you never know what those guys or girls, whoever the fuck hates me online, you know, they can do anything, you know. So yeah. Yep. Oh, Vision said in the Discord, Fears, I found that channel. That person was spamming pretty cool fan videos. I mean, I don't know who the hell the guy is, Visions, but I don't want to have anything to do with Lantern or Matman, whoever the hell this person is. I mean, I have no clue who this person is. I just recently saw it, you know. Somebody, I'm not going to say who, somebody told me about it. I went to the channel. I went, oh, this is fucking hilarious. So I don't know who it is. I have no idea. No clue. All right, let me call Larry back because, Larry, I'm sorry I missed your call.
Buster's Will Shatner, motherfucker.
What's up, Larry? I'm sorry, I have my mic muted. What did you say?
I said, what's up?
No, you said something about William Shatner. What did you say, you bastard?
Said, what's up, you Ghostbusters, Will Shatner, loving motherfucker?
Well, what's up, you son of a bitch?
Not much, you little cocksucker.
Wow. Okay, all right. I'm doing all right.
What's up, man?
I'm doing all right. I've actually had a really good day.
I know, man. I've seen that. Hey, sounds like you got a little hottie in the works, man.
I mean, I'm working on it. But you know what? She seems really nice. Like, she seems like the package deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a Christian. She's very close with her family. She said, "Oh, I said, where have you lived before?" And she said, "Oh, I've lived in Florida my whole life." And she goes, "It's really cool." She goes, "My mom and dad live like 10 minutes away from my apartment." I said, "Oh, well, that's nice." She's like, "Yeah, so we're always having dinner."
Family girl, that's cool.
So I said, "Oh, so what, you guys always have dinner?" She goes, "Oh, yeah, I'll hang out with my mom like 2 or 3 days a week in between me working and shit." And I forgot to ask her what she does for work, so if I text her tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to ask her, "Hey, I never asked you what you do for a living." I told her what I do for a living.
Right. Well, I need to get on that. I need to get on a website myself, man. I need to settle down and find me a good one.
Yeah, man. I mean, because you're not that old.
Well,
I mean, you're older than me, but I always tell people, it doesn't matter if you're 19 years old or 90. Anyone can find love.
Yeah, I need to get out there. What website do you use?
Oh, I'm not going to.
Cougars.com.
Oh, no. I'm not going to tell the website because the minute I say the website, the trolls would be on that website doing a whole bunch of crazy.
I wasn't going to troll you. I was wanting. I mean, if you had
no. It's not you, Larry. I trust you. I just don't trust any of those idiot trolls because the minute I say, "Oh, I'm using this dating site," bam.
Okay, I got you.
They would be on it on a hot minute. Oh yeah.
Well, let me know off air or something, or just at least recommend me one because I've never done it before, but I like to give it a shot.
Yeah. So yeah, but hey, I've got some really good news, buddy. Did you hear? I need to ask, why do you have so much hate for Adam LeWoo? I got to be in his vlog. How fucking cool is that?
I saw that, man.
So I hope.
I saw you. I saw Michael. I thought Michael Jackson was dead.
Well, no, it was a Michael Jackson impersonator, and he was damn good. I mean.
Oh yeah, he was good.
I mean, this guy looked like Michael Jackson, walked like Michael Jackson, talked. I didn't really go up to and talk to him, but I filmed him on the stage since it was a super retro con. I thought, okay, I'll just get like a minute or two of him dancing and put that in the vlog.
He had the dance moves down too, bro.
Because he was that good. And I'm kind of half and half on Michael because I like his music, but he was a weird motherfucker, you know. And nobody knows if he did anything with children or not. If he did do...
Oh, you bet the real Michael Jackson.
Yeah, the real Michael Jackson. Now, obviously, the impersonator didn't do anything, but nobody really knows if he did do something to a kid or not. If he did do something, I would never listen to his music again. But there's all this conspiracy shit. Oh, he did something. He didn't do something. He was just a weird fucking guy. I'll admit, he was weird. But he made some...
Well, I have to tell you, by the time I went to Neverland myself as a kid.
But you didn't go there, did you?
Yeah, when I was 12.
No, you did not.
Yeah, he did, man. That was my butthole. That was the picture of my butthole that he had.
Oh, my God. Larry, you're so full of shit, you know that? You're full of crap. But no.
Yeah,
no, he was a weird guy. He was a weird guy, but, I mean, one of my favorite songs... I love Thriller. Thriller is, like, one of my favorite songs.
Right. I think that's probably everybody. Or Billie Jean was a good one.
Yeah,
too.
Billie Jean was all right. I like... My two favorites are Thriller first and then Beat It. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like mid-'80s.
Was you a Bad fan? Did you like Bad?
Bad was all right. But the reason why I like Thriller so much is, I mean, I love horror movies. And John Landis directed the music video. They don't make music videos like that anymore. You know that was one of the most expensive music videos ever made? The Thriller one? They had makeup.
The longest, too.
And the longest. It was like, like 10 minutes.
That was like a movie.
Yeah, it was like a mini movie. These days now, they still make music videos, but they're like what, 2 minutes? Something like that. Maybe not even 2 minutes, like a minute and a half. You know, because people want things fast, live, now, in their face. But yeah, that one was a full-on movie. That black lady that was in it, she was like a famous singer, and that was her first acting debut. Was in that music video. That was her very first acting gig. But she was a famous singer, and I don't recall her name. Do you remember her name? I don't remember. She's really famous for, like, she sang and danced, and she made her own music. Like, she was a singer. Or something.
Like Irene.
I don't remember her name.
Right. But yeah, I was a Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's from Indiana, or was from Indiana.
Is he really? I didn't know where he was born.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana.
I didn't know that. Okay. That's nuts.
Yeah.
But they spent like millions on that music video. I mean, it's got like zombies in it. I mean, then he turns into a werewolf. It's like half a monster movie, half a zombie movie, you know?
Right. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy over that when it came out.
Yeah.
First came out.
Well, that's why at the beginning of the music video it says Michael Jackson does not believe in the occult.
Right.
I guess to like shut people up about all the conspiracies and not offend anyone or whatever the hell it was. I mean, I don't remember much. I mean, I saw it on TV like when I was a kid. I think I saw it when I was, I don't know, 7 or 8. It came on television. I remember watching it on TV for the first time. Somewhere around there.
Right.
So, yeah. Did you see my Frozen Empire Ghostbuster movie?
I did.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Oh, dude, listen.
I loved it.
Listen,
You got the memorabilia, man. You got three nice pieces.
I got 3, but you know what? There was so much more than those 3 pieces. I mean, the money was a racking up. You know what I'm saying?
How much was that popcorn tin? About $30-$40?
The trash can one?
Yeah.
The trash can one was like, I think 24. Well, we taxed $25, and then the Ghostbuster Firehouse one, that was like $30.
Right.
And so
that ain't bad though.
And the collector's cup was like, I think $10 or something. So I didn't say it out loud. I said in the vlog, you guys don't want to know how much money I paid for this shit. But in my mind, I said, Fears, as soon as the movie's over, get the fuck out of there because there was more. There was more memorabilia.
Was there?
Oh, yeah.
You're a ghost. That's all right. It's your buddy, man. You're a Ghostbusters fan.
I know, but I also got to I also got to pay this thing called bills, buddy. You know.
I know, man. But
so I was like, Fears, get the fuck out of here.
I'd have grabbed it while you could have.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be there. Like before church, I think on Saturday, I'm gonna go see that documentary about William Shatner's life.
Who is Will Shatner?
You know who he is. Come on.
I mean, he was. I remember from commercials. He always did commercials.
Yeah, but he played Captain Kirk. I was like, when you said that, I was
Oh,
like, when you said that in the chat, like an hour, like because we've been going for about an hour now. You said that in the chat. I was like, get the hell out of here. I'm like, Larry knows who. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I'm
I
like,
was trolling you.
I know you were trolling,
trolling.
man. I was like, he knows who the fuck William Shatner is. I'm like, don't even go there.
Yeah, I kind of. I kind of think he's cool, man. He's kind of a goofball. You know
Well,
what
listen,
I mean?
I met him. I got to chat with him for 10 minutes at Wizard World Comic Con back in like 2017, 2018.
Oh, I saw the video.
Yeah, so you saw it. Well, I didn't. You know what? You saw that video, but you didn't see. They wouldn't let me film the interaction with William Shatner, and you know what? It sucks. I should have bought the money. No, I mean I should have paid the money for it, Larry. He was so expensive. I just got an autograph from him. His autograph was like $90, and they said to get a photo with him was another $60, and I was like, so it sucks I didn't get a photo with him, but he's 93. He's 93. He just had a birthday. It was all over my Facebook. People, all my friends.
Damn, he's that old.
Yeah, all my friends were tagging me like, "Hey, Fears, check this out." And my friend from film school, I don't want to say his name, was like, "Hey, Fears, check this out." Literally, he tagged it to me in a message before, like 5 minutes before I did my live.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Holy shit, he's 93." Plus, he's went to outer space. Did you see that? That was all over YouTube.
Yeah. I'd say he'll be dying within the next couple months.
I mean, listen.
Just because that, you know how that goes. Every time they make a documentary about somebody or they bring them up.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Never seems they pass.
Well, listen. It's not every day people make it to 93. You know, so I'm like.
No.
So, but why the hate? Why do you not like him? Or were you just trolling me?
I was just trolling you.
Okay, because I was like, damn, Larry fucking hates William Shatner. And then did you see all that? Did you see all that crap in the Discord? I don't know what the hell was going on. I was gone most of the day. I thought, all right, I'll take a nap. Because I got off of work, I was tired. I took a nap, woke up. Then not in this order. I'm just gonna tell everybody what I did. Had a 2-hour conversation on Skype with my mom. She seemed to be doing well. Went grocery shopping. I mailed off a few Easter cards to my friends. And then I went grocery shopping, and then I got the Fearsmobile washed because wherever I parked, it was really dusty, buddy, and it was looking like crap. So I was like, all right, time to get the Fearsmobile washed. I was afraid to get it washed because you know that bumper sticker that I put.
I was going to say, does that stay on still?
It's still on, so apparently it's water resistant. Because I was like, well, I just put that Fearsman bumper sticker on there, and I want people. And since I put that bumper sticker on, Larry, I've gotten not a lot of subs, but I've gotten way more subs. And I just ordered.
I think I'm going to do that to my car. That's a good.
You should do it.
I need 10 more subs bad.
You should do it because it wasn't even my idea. Somebody off camera, not at Super RetroCon, at the Kissimmee Collectors Fest. I just uploaded that one like a few days ago. It was the convention before last weekend's convention. Someone gave me that idea, and he said, Fears, do it before Super RetroCon. So I bought that little Fearsman sticker. And then he said, oh, Fears, I saw that you put it in the Kissimmee Collectors Fest vlog. I said, oh, yes, and it's on the back. And he goes, now you got to get a TikTok bumper sticker and get an Instagram one. And I went, that's actually a good idea. So I ordered them. I'm waiting for them to come in the mail.
Yeah. That's good advertisement.
Because I don't really care. I don't really care about my Twitter or my Tumblr or my Facebook. The main three that I use, I Instagram the shit out of all my favorite photos. I make at least one TikTok a day. At least one a day. And then I love the shit out of YouTube. YouTube will always be my favorite.
Yeah, that's your bread and butter. Well,
it's funny. I've got more followers on my TikTok, so people would think, oh, Fears loves TikTok more. No, I don't want to be hypocrite. I don't like them equally. I like them, but I like YouTube just a little bit more. Excuse me for a second. Someone keeps texting me. Oh, I can't say. It's that girl that I was telling you guys about. She texted me and.
Oh, nice.
And she was telling me about her tennis match.
Well, I'll let you go, man. That's more. I'll get the hell off here. You get up.
No,
get her on here instead of me.
No. I'll text her after the stream's done.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you ain't gonna hurt Larry's feelings, man. Yeah. Go get that. You know
well, listen, I hope it works, and I'm not worried about you, Visions, Pixel, all my loving and loyal fans. I'm worried about all the haters, because when I start,
I don't blame you. I'd keep it under wraps. When
I mean, they're gonna find out either way, because the same thing happened with Casey. Like, we went on, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 dates, and then I asked her, hey, would you be my girlfriend? And she said, oh, absolutely. Then we started taking a lot of pics, and I was excited because I really liked Casey. So I posted some on my Instagram and my Facebook because I wasn't trying to hide it. And they didn't start trolling her right away, but like towards the middle and the end of me and Casey's relationship, Adam Bachidi, the idiot from New Zealand, all these other fuckers were saying, I don't know what they said, but they said a whole bunch of shit to her, Because one day
the same dumbasses, huh?
The same 5 or 6 dumbasses that hate Fears. And she called me one day and said, Fierce, I don't know who these people are. They keep messaging me all this weird shit. And I said, just block them. I said, babe. I always used to call Casey babe. I was like, babe.
Yeah.
I said, babe, just.
All right.
I said, babe, just block them. Block their asses. I said,
right.
And she's like, well, I don't know who they are. I said, it doesn't matter who they are. I said, I know what they're doing. I said, they're trying to ruin me and you, our relationship. Because they don't give a shit about me. They want me to be miserable. They want this to fail. So they're going to say whatever they can to ruin it.
Right. She's probably not used to that. You know what I mean?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. She was never... But I asked her, I said, would you ever want to be in a vlog? And she goes, I think it's cool that you're a YouTuber, John. Yeah, I'd love to be in a vlog. So she didn't care that I was a YouTuber. She kind of liked it. She was like, oh... And I showed her how to edit. She a few times she would help me edit my videos. Me and Casey would edit together.
Right.
Because
she was pretty, but I think you can do better.
She was like, hey John, like, I've never edited anything. Can I help you edit a video? She said that, and I said, yeah, you can help me edit. And not all the time, but a few times she would help me edit. I'm not even kidding. So
I saw that one where she stole your camera, and she said,
oh yeah,
hey guys. So, I mean, she had a pretty good... I mean, she wasn't too bad at it. She was like, I'm filming. Fears was... I guess she went to the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom. Like, Larry...
I'm taking over.
Larry, no offense. That day, the Crohn's was a flowing, my friend.
That's when you just jump in the pool, dude, and let it go.
No. I mean... Fears was going number 2. So if I went number
2, I was gonna say I piss in every pool I get in. That's the first thing I do.
Larry, I shit you not. If I would have gotten that pool, it would have went from crystal clear blue water to shit brown water within seconds.
I've seen that pool. It's got a good filter system on it.
I don't know.
It'd been fine.
Well, I don't want to swim in my own shit, so...
No, you pull them down, you just shit right by the filter, and it sucks it up before she'd even see it.
No, that's not going to happen. No. No. I don't like to swim in my own piss or shit. I'm good. No, so on that date, I think that was our second date or our first date, I must have went to the bathroom at least 3 times. So I snuck away and she grabbed my camera. I just don't want what happened with her to happen to this new girl, because this new girl is very sweet, very nice, very pretty. She's like the package deal. She's a Christian. She loves her family.
Right.
She's a Christian. She loves her family and her friends. She told me she's got a good job. I forgot to ask her what type of job she does.
How many kids does she have?
No kids.
Really?
No kids.
Well, that would be a bad thing. I mean, she did, but I mean,
but she asked me. She goes, "Do you want to get married and have kids?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What about you?" And she goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "I want to be a mom someday." I said, "Great. I want to be a dad someday." I said, "Perfect."
Well, sounds like the computer made a perfect match. It sounds like.
So we'll see. I hope this. I mean, if it doesn't work out, then it's not the end of the world. Because we haven't went on a first date yet. But I just thought I would be honest with the fans. So.
Yeah, I need to get on there myself. So, like, Tinder is
I'm
Tinder
not saying. I am not saying what dating app. You'll never get me to say it, Larry.
Okay, I'm not trying to get you to say it. I'm just trying to.
I'm telling you,
sure,
if I told
several of them,
if I told you, within seconds they would find out what. If I said it, they would find out my profile. They'd start saying shit to her. other girls that I've messaged, I'm telling you, it would be bad. I'm not saying it.
I don't see it. I mean, I know you know better than I would, but I just don't see how they could possibly find all that information out.
They find it. They find it. They have ways. I shit you not. Like, I may hate those trolls, but they're really good at, like, hacking into stuff. They're really good at, like, finding information about people. Yeah.
Now you know what I mean, but yeah, you told me. That's why I'm cautious on my YouTube channel, not showing my
like
face.
this new guy that made up Fears Guys blogs or whatever. He says that he's my 7th cousin. I
saw that.
I don't have a 7th cousin. You know.
I saw that. I didn't know.
And Yakov, I'm looking in the Discord. Yakov said, "You have a 7th cousin, Fears?" I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. I instantly blocked him. So. Yeah, I watched his 2 or 3 stupid videos, and I was like, okay, this is stupid. Because I've heard of Lantern, but this is the first time I've seen his face. I want nothing to do with Matman or Lantern, because I've heard stories.
He don't seem like the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, it's not that. I would never make fun of how intelligent someone is. I don't want anything to do with him because I've heard people in the community say, Fears, you know how much you hate Matman? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, Lantern does the same pedophilia bullshit. And I'm like, fuck that. Get him the hell away from me.
Sad.
I'm like, enough said. If he's anywhere connected to Matt or if he does that by himself or whatever, I'm like, nope, I'm good. Fuck that noise. I'm out of here. You know? So I've never even talked to him. I've never met him. I'm like, nope. And then this weirdo guy put my old ass vlog from. Have you ever seen the old Wentzville tour? That vlog?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, because I know
driving tour.
I know you've watched like almost everything I've posted. I think I made that I don't know. I think a year before I moved out to here.
Right.
I think I met.
That was it.
I think that was
the
in.
mansion.
Yeah, I was still in the mansion. I think that was 2018. And my dad started getting really, really, really sick, 2019, 2020. And my mom was like, well, we should probably, move into a smaller home because I need to start taking care of your dad more. And I said, I think that'd be a good idea, Mom, because me, my brother, my dad would help my mom clean that mansion. But I get it. That was their dream home, And
right.
it was a very nice home, Larry. But,
I saw it. It was very nice.
I shit you not. Sometimes the trolls don't believe me. I swear my life, there was 35 rooms in that mansion, and there was some rooms that I never went into because I had no reason to go in there.
Right.
And so
I can believe it.
So then
it probably had 7 or 8 bathrooms, I'm sure.
More. I think it had 11 bathrooms total. I think somewhere around there.
Yeah. And they knew you had Crohn's. Did you know you had Crohn's? That's probably why they got it.
Oh no, I had Crohn's way before the mansion. Remember I did that house tour?
Yeah.
That was
a beautiful house.
That was the first time that I went in every single room.
Okay.
The main rooms I went into obviously was my bathroom, my bedroom, the TV room at the top of the stairs, and the kitchen. And then sometimes if I had to talk to my dad, I went into my dad's bedroom, and then he had his office connected to his bedroom. So sometimes
so it was a multi-million-dollar home then, I'm sure.
Yeah. And my dad had a kick-ass office. Remember his office, in the vlog?
I don't remember. Not really.
Oh, man. My dad had the ultimate setup because sometimes he would work from his office at his... he had 2 offices. He had one at his job at Pfizer, and then and then whenever my dad was like, I don't feel that well, I'm just going to work from home. He would work from home. And he had his own personal laptop that he bought himself. Then he had the laptop that his work gave him. Then he had his own personal home computer with a massive fucking hard drive. So my dad had the ultimate setup,
Right.
And I was
he probably needed it,
Oh yeah, well, because he did certain like if he was just surfing the net, he would just do because my dad was curious like I was. My dad was always reading, always learning stuff, And I get that from my dad. That's why I'm always asking you guys, if I don't know something, I'll ask you guys certain questions because I'm curious myself about, I've always been a curious guy, you know, like, oh, what's that? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Teach me whatever you guys are talking about. You know, my dad was the same way. Now, I will admit,
Mr. Fears wasn't watching as many movies as you did, though. I bet he was.
My dad liked. I'll be honest.
Studying other stuff.
I'll be honest. My dad liked. He did like movies, but not as much as me. I'm obsessed with movies. My dad wasn't obsessed with movies. My dad loved to read more, so he was always reading. The last thing he read before he died, my mom hasn't moved it. My dad had one side of the couch, and my mom would sit on the other side of the couch, and my dad sat on the side. I've showed you guys a picture of inside my mom's new house. My mom says, oh yeah, your dad's books are still there. I haven't moved anything. My dad sat on the right side of the couch, and there was a little side table next to him, and he put his books there, and then there was a lamp, and he would have his phone there, and he would charge. And the last book that my dad read was something about the Civil War at Gettysburg. My mom said he was reading that, and then my dad was reading about I think it was Abe Lincoln's biography book about him. He was reading those two. He was reading two, and I said, Mom, did he finish them? And she said, he finished the Lincoln one, but he was halfway through the Gettysburg thing. And I said, that sucks that he didn't get to finish it. So, yeah.
Right. But I'm sure he knew how to end it already.
Oh, yeah. But just my dad liked to read. But trust me, my dad liked movies too. I mean, if it wouldn't have been for my dad, I wouldn't have never got to watch. Like, when I was young, he'd be like, we're going to watch this. Just don't tell your mother. We watched all the fucking Rambos, the RoboCops, the fucking, oh, God, what else?
Terminator.
All the Terminator movies, all the,
Rambos.
Yeah, that. But what was the other one? What was the crazy cop? What's his name? The,
Die Hard.
No. Well, yeah, we watched Die Hard. What was the other one? Lethal Weapon. We watched all of it.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
What's the crazy cop's name in that? I forgot his name.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, you know that's his real name. What's his character's name?
Oh man, you're the movie expert.
I know.
How am I supposed?
Well, you know what? I've only
20 years.
I've only seen Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3 or 4. So those are next on the to-do list. So yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man. So.
Yeah, well, I'm glad things are going good, man. How's the back been?
I'm way better. Oh God, way better. Cause Sean, my buddy at work, was like, Fears, like, is your back still hurting? I said no. I said I didn't say your name, but I said my buddy said take some ibuprofen, and I took it 3 days straight, Larry, and I took it twice a day.
Yeah.
So before work,
I'll send you my bill here in a couple weeks.
No problem. Well worth
my doctors.
Well,
that's my new.
Listen, buddy.
That's my new side gig. I'm an internet doctor.
Well worth the money, buddy. I must have picked up that box, and even with Sean's help, I remember I was scanning some boxes, and he goes, Fears. He goes, I can't lift this thing. He goes, I don't know. And I said, what's in it? And he goes, because sometimes you can tell what's in it by the name on the box, the name of the company, and the name of the company was not on the box. And so he goes, the hell if I know what's in this box, Fears. It's heavy as hell. And I said, all right. So we both lifted it, and I shit you not, the minute I got off of work, Larry, that day, I'm walking to my car, and I started like grabbing my back like this, and I went, Jesus Christ, my back, it hurts. I mean, bad. Then remember I told you about it? When I told you about it like a day later, it was even worse. And then you said, oh, well, what about Super RetroCon? I said, if it's still hurting by then, I'm not missing Super RetroCon for nothing.
You said you'd crawl around there.
I said I would.
If I got to crawl.
Yeah, I said I don't care if I have to crawl around and take pictures and videos. I pretty much did, because by the time I got to Super RetroCon, my back wasn't hurting anymore. My fucking eyeball was killing me because there was an eyelash on my contact, and I could not get the fucker out. So I left early on Saturday. I stayed there for like 3 hours, and I was like, my eye is turning red. Thank God it's back to white now. Thank God. But I literally looked like the Terminator. Everyone was like, holy shit, Fears, what the hell is wrong with your eye? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, figure it out and you let me know. I'm like, it hurts like hell. I literally...
Let me know.
I kid you not, Larry. I got home. I took my contact out. I went like this and just stood in the shower like that, and the hot water hit my eyeball. And whatever. I don't even know what it was. I'm guessing it was an eyelash. It got off my eye, and I could feel instant relief. I was like, oh, thank God, whatever it was. And then I left my contact out for the rest of the night just for my eyes to rest. And by the next day, yesterday, everyone was like, oh, Fears, your eye looks so much better. And I was like, well, thank God. So, yeah.
Well, you got to be in tip-top shape when you meet this chick, man, this internet chick. I mean,
she seems really nice. She seems really nice. I need to figure out what she does for a living, though. I forgot to ask her about but
I wouldn't even worry about it right now.
I'm sure she does a really nice job.
She might think, really, that makes a difference. You know what I mean?
To me, it doesn't make a difference.
If you like her, she might think you're prying.
Well, no. You have to. Everyone pries when you first get to know someone. That's how you get to know each other. You ask questions, So, I'm not gonna
just say when a girl asks me where I work. I always think it's kind of like that. Why do you want to know? So what makes the difference where I work?
To me, it doesn't. But I know that topic's going to come up. There's two things that always come up whenever you start dating someone. What happened in your last relationship? Why it didn't work out? And then, where do you work?
Right. Well, I've never done internet dating, so I don't. But there's a lot of gold diggers out there, So.
But see, this girl doesn't seem like a gold digger. She seems very nice.
That's good. Yeah.
Like I could tell by the question she was asking. Like she's like, "Oh, do you want to have children someday? Do you want to get married? Like, do you go to church?" I went, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." And then she's like, "Are you close with your family? Because I am, John." And I said, "Oh yes." And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your grandma passing and your dad." I said, "Oh, I appreciate that." And then she was like, "What's your name of your dog?" And I said, "Enzo." And she goes, "Is he your buddy?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." I said, "I love Enzo." I said, "Enzo's kind of a dog version of Fears. Multiple amounts of energy, fucking running around. Enzo's wagging his little tail. I don't know why, but he loves the shit out of yellow tennis balls, Larry. He goes ape shit over yellow tennis balls.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell her that. Sure think you're carrying yellow balls in your mouth.
That's just gross. That was nasty. No.
But no, it sounds like she's a nice. It sounds promising, man.
It seems promising. So I just told the fans, I'm like,
all you can do is keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, I told the fans, I'm like, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I said, we kind of we're spitting out ideas for our first date, and I said, oh, we should go to Disney, and she's like, well, I don't have a Disney pass like you, and I said, oh, okay. I said, well, maybe we'll do that another day, and I said, have you ever went to the Disney miniature golf? And she said, I've went to one of them. And I said, which one? She goes, oh, I went to the Fantasia one. And I said, oh, then you haven't.
Y'all just buy her. You already got past this. Take some of you little tight ass. Take some of that money and buy her a ticket and go to Disney and have fun.
Well, I would be a gentleman, and I would.
Just say. That's when she said she didn't have a ticket. That's when you should have said, well, I'll tell you what.
I should have did it then. I should have did it then. But.
Not telling you what to do, but a Disney date, man, that's the perfect date. Especially you being a season pass.
Yeah.
They know you there, kind. You know what I mean? You know your way around.
I do. I've been there. Let's see what. I think the last visit, which was a month and a half ago, when I bought all the Indiana Jones props. I think that was either my 6th time or my 7th time this year. I think.
Yeah.
Because I bought it.
Not only that,
because I bought
there,
it.
So, you know the park. I know
the park.
Your way around.
I know the park. I haven't done everything in the park yet. The word is yet. I'll get to it. I bought my season pass around right before Christmas Day, because I went Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, which I still need to get those vlogs up. Visions, I kid you not. It's going to be another where Fears uploads Christmas in July, because Visions one time wrote, oh, holy shit, Fears, Christmas in July, all right. And I was like, hell yeah, buddy, hell yeah. No, I'm working on getting all the vlogs up as quickly as possible. But, yeah, I'm glad that you liked the Ghostbuster one. Did you go see it yet? Did you take your kids?
No, I don't go to the movies.
Oh, so what, are you going to wait till it comes out on Hulu or whatever and just watch it then?
Probably won't watch it.
You son of a bitch. Why?
I'm not a movie person, man. I watch maybe one movie a year.
You're starting to piss me off, Larry.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if we can be friends. You just said
nothing personal.
You just said to a movie master that you do not like movies, and then you said, "Oh, I'm not going to watch Ghostbusters." I may have to cut a bitch.
I told you that. You knew that.
Listen, I may have to cut a
I don't
bitch.
care.
Listen, you little baby back bitch. I may have to cut you. I may have to cut a bitch.
Okay. I mean, I'm not the movie master. I mean,
I'm just joking.
I'm the master of other things, but not movies.
Oh, I know. You told me. You told me what you're the master of, and I was like, oh shit. No, I'm just joking, Larry. If you're not.
No, I know you are. No, I'm not a big. Like I said, I'll watch it if I see it on or have a chance to, but
yeah,
I'm not gonna go out of my way to see it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but there's two things that I want to see. I want to see. Everyone's been telling me about this Dune movie. Is it a sequel to the old '80s one, or is it a remake of it? Do you know?
You're asking the wrong person. I mean, I know the original. I'd say it's the second one. I don't know.
Well, because
you're the movie master.
Well, either the dude or Pixel or somebody in the Discord said, "I can't believe you've never seen the original '80s Dune, Fears." And I was like, "Never heard of it until you guys told me." I've seen it at FYE. It's there to buy. I just haven't bought it yet, so I want to watch.
No, I've seen the '80s one. I mean, I used to watch it. I mean, that was all there was to do in the '80s was watch movies. That was the thing. But,
so, since you're older than me, is the '80s Dune really good? Is it pretty sweet?
I mean, it was. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I guess. I mean, you like that type of stuff. I mean, it's your stuff. I mean, I'm
so
not.
It's like sci-fi.
Right. I'm not a big sci-fi guy.
Oh, dude, I love sci-fi. Like, I loved it whenever me and my dad were watching The Predator, because you never know that it's going to be an alien movie until the alien is revealed. Like, I thought when I was a kid, I was like, oh, sweet, this is just your typical classic Arnold Schwarzenegger blow me up action movie, right? All of a sudden, an alien just pops out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shit, this is not an action adventure. It's an action adventure sci-fi movie. And it blew my fucking mind. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah. Sci-fi is definitely more popular now than back then. It was comedy.
Sci-fi
I like E.T. I like E.T. Was that a sci-fi movie?
Sci-fi is huge. It was huge in the 80s and 90s, and it's even more huger now. Everybody's making a sci-fi movie these days, it seems, Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Larry...
E.T.
Yeah, you know what? I hope they don't make a sequel to E.T. E.T. is perfect on its own. It's a perfect film.
Right. I'm surprised they haven't. I'm looking for one movie I will watch is the new... I think it was the dude that told me they're making a new Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see Beverly Hills Cop 4. It looks amazing. It looks awesome.
I'll go and see that.
I don't care. Listen, Axel Foley can be 195, and I'll go see him kicking ass in Beverly Hills with his Detroit, Michigan jacket on. Oh, yeah. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care how old he is. I love... I didn't really care for Beverly Hills Cop 2. I love number 1, and I love the third one where he's, like, killing a bunch of evil villains like in Wonder World. Oh, yeah. The third one's my favorite. And I think...
Is it?
The third one's my favorite.
I don't like... 3 was more of like wasn't even a comedy, really. It was more of a thrill. Action movie, I guess.
I'd call it... Well, it had action, and they were killing people in the park. It's an action-adventure comedy, probably. It's a mix.
Yeah. I like the first one.
Because he kills, like, the main bad guy. What's his name? It was Alistair Wald. That's the main baddie. That's the main villain. And then he kills Alistair Wald's, like, henchmen, like 25 evil guys in the park. I mean, in, like, a really violent way. He takes a machine gun, shoots some guy, like 8 bullets go into his chest. Then he's on that ride, alien attack, and the fucking tanker truck falls on him and blows him up. And I mean, he's killing all sorts of motherfuckers in that movie.
Can you do the Sergio quote with him and Axel, where they was in the art music in the first one?
Oh, Surge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it almost by heart. He comes in, he's like, "Hello, how you doing? My name is Surge, and how may I help you today?" And he's like, yes. He goes, I'm an acquaintance of of Jenny Summers. Can you tell her I'd like to talk to her, please?
Oh, fuck, you remember this shit.
And then he's like, Donnie, one moment. And then that's my best Surge impression, by the way.
That's pretty damn good, really.
And then he's like, Donnie, he's like, go and tell Mrs. Summer that Axwell Foley. And then he's like, no, it's Foley. Axwell. Yeah, tell him that he is acquaintance and wants to talk to him. And then he's like, can I offer you a cocktail, espresso, all that shit. I can go on.
Get the fuck out of here.
I can go all day, Larry. I can go all day, buddy.
I know, man.
What's another movie quote you want? Give me another one.
I don't know, man. I mean, that right there was hard to beat. I mean, it just amazes
I'll tell you
me how
this one. I'll tell you this one. The Chucky one. When she finally finds out that Chucky's alive, you know, and his head rotates around, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?" And she sits him down. she sits him down and says, "Talk to me, damn it!" And she goes, "All right, I'm gonna make you talk to me." And then she like lights the fire, and she's like, "I said talk to me, damn it, or I'm gonna throw you in the fire." And then Chucky comes to life, and he's pissed, and he goes, "You stupid fucking bitch! I'll teach you to fuck with me." And then they start fighting, and then oh man, and then it's off to the races, buddy.
Well, you know who Jennifer Tilly is? She played the.
Yeah, she played Chucky.
I played poker with her.
Really? Wait, hang on. Are you being for them? Or are you shitting? Are you shitting
No, I'm
me?
serious. No, she's.
Where in the world did you?
I didn't even know she was a movie. They said, "Oh, that's Jennifer Tilly." They said, "I was like, who?"
Where in the world did you play poker with it? Did she come into your work?
She plays all the time.
Did she come into your casino where you work at, or did you play with her in Vegas?
I was playing poker at a different casino, and not one I worked at, but it was in Vegas.
Oh, I was gonna ask. I was like, that would have been a much sweeter if she would have came into your casino in Indiana where you work at. I'm like, that would have been way cooler. So
yeah, she's married to a poker. I mean, he's a poker pro, you know. But yeah. I didn't know who she was. I knew her husband, but
so you were in Vegas, and what casino was it in?
Was I think Caesars maybe.
Oh, I've been in Caesars before. I've been in Caesars. Oh yeah, that's cool, man. So what? Did you just sit next to her and play poker, or what was it?
I was at the same table with her. I mean, we played for I played 7 or 8 hours. She played for 3 or 4 hours. I mean, yeah, there was 10. I mean, it was usually 9 or 10 at the table.
Damn.
And she was just playing. We was playing 10, 20. You know, it wasn't like high limits, but
so
but she's like good though. She's like I wouldn't say she's. I mean, she's one. I mean, she's like not just famous. She's famous from playing poker down in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
when people see her, they don't think, "Oh, there's the lady that was in Child's Play." They think, "Oh no, there's the poker player."
Oh,
that
man.
makes sense.
So that was my next question. If she was good or not, or did she win a lot? So
oh no, she's good.
So my next question is before I let you go, Larry, did you win anything when you were playing with her, or was she just like making a killing?
Oh no, I mean that night she probably. I mean I don't know what she did. I wasn't. I think I broke even.
Okay. Do you remember how much?
But it's poker. You're playing against other people. You're not playing against the house.
Yeah. Do you know how much she won?
No.
Was it a lot?
Like so. Not that time. I mean, that's for her. That was like a smaller stakes game. So I don't know why she was. I mean, but no, you can. There's all kind of. I mean, I've seen her win $300,000-$400,000 before. I mean, not
Holy
seen it.
Shit.
But,
damn.
I mean, she's won that, you know.
The best I've ever done. I told Eric we need to get the fuck out of here. Remember I said me and Eric went like during my college years, and back then, oh yeah, this was before Eric had his wife and all that. He's like, Fears, let's just get drunk and hit on tons of chicks. And I was like, I said, buddy, I'm your best friend. I'm down for whatever you want to do. And he's like, well, he goes, we're in Vegas. He goes, it's my first time, Fears. I said, well, it's technically my first time because I don't count the first time. I went with my parents, and I couldn't gamble. You know, I went and saw the show. I went to all the shows and shit. And we saw the Hoover Dam and all that. When I was a kid, I was like, I think my brother was like 13 and I was 15 when I went with my family. but I was like 21. Oh wait, no, I was older then because this was after community college. I think I was like 25 when I went with Eric. I said to Eric, this is like my first time because now I'm old enough. Let's go gamble. Let's go hit on chicks and let's go make some money, you know?
Right. Well, yeah, all you got to do is go to Vegas. You can go get all the autographs you want from her.
The thing is, though, Larry, is I only won. I won, like, little bits. Like, like, Friday I won, like, $80. But then I gambled some and lost some of that. On Sunday, we stayed there for 3 days, and then Monday morning we drove back to Tempe, Arizona, where I lived, you know, for college.
Yeah.
So Friday I won like 80 or $60. Eric won 100, but he's like, "Well, Fears," he goes, "I'd rather use our winnings than our actual money that we brought, you know, for the trip." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Because what if we do it and then we hit 1,000?" He goes, I said, "Well, if we hit 1,000, buddy, I'm cutting you and me off." The most I won, and I walked away because I know when to walk away. I won $250. Eric won like $500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Eric, I shit you not. It's the last day, Sunday. Walk away, buddy." And he's like, "You think, Fears?" I said, "Yes." And so he walked away.
Yep. If you can win anything, you've done good.
Yeah, I was like, I said, "Eric."
Not many people win.
I said, "Eric, I guarantee you." I said, "You just won $500, right?" I said, "Even if you put down like a 50 or like put down 100 and then you keep 400, you're gonna lose that $100." I said, "I shit you not." I said, "Because you'll be on a high streak, or I'm sorry, what's that word? You'll be on a hot roll or whatever, and then all of a sudden you'll go cold." And then I'm like,
Yep.
"I don't want you to lose money." I said, "We're ahead, buddy. Let's walk away while we're ahead."
Yeah.
Because
Vegas sucks now.
Because I love Eric like a brother, and I love my friends and my family. And I was like, well, I don't want to see Eric lose his money. I don't want to lose money.
Right.
So I'm like, let's just get the fuck out of here now, you know? So, yeah.
But if you go to Vegas, you plan on losing. I mean,
I'll be honest, I haven't. That was 2010, buddy. It was my senior year. I haven't been back to Vegas since. You said you wouldn't even waste your time going now because you said it sucks now.
That's everything's. I mean, it's changed so much. They priced everybody out. I mean, everything's so expensive.
I'll be honest, Larry. I would like to go.
It's all Asians and California people. I mean,
Larry, I'll be honest. I would like to go back to Vegas at least one more time just to see how much has changed. Because I shit you not, when me and Eric stayed at the Luxor, everything was amazing. It was.
It's still nice. I mean, like that Excalibur, or like you said the Luxor.
We stayed at it was that big black pyramid. They had like
the Luxor.
Yeah, they had like 4 pools, a massive workout facility, the buffet. That buffet that me and Eric ate at the Luxor is the biggest buffet I've ever eaten in my life. I mean, they had like 50 to 100 choices of things to eat, and I was like, this is just too much. I'm like, one plate full, and I'm gonna be full. I didn't go.
You went right at the time before it got
where it
crazy,
was like we went.
Now they don't have buffets.
We went at the perfect time where everything was epic and everything was banging and everything was epic, and then you said, "Oh, Fears, all that shit's gone. It's fucking crap garbage now." And I was like, "Damn, that sucks."
Yeah. Oh, it's still. I mean, it's still real nice. I mean, it's probably nice for some of those new hotels, but like I said, if you don't have $10,000,
yeah,
you better not go.
So you said the nicer ones or the newer ones, and like the old ones, like the Luxor and like what's the White Castle one? What's that one?
Excalibur.
You said all those are like shit now.
Yeah, I mean they're still nicer than your basic hotel, but I mean it's just not like it used to be. You know, back in. I mean it's still considered probably nice a regular hotel.
Before I let you go,
nice.
Before I let you go and get back to the fans, because I'm probably missing tons of comments, which I don't mean to miss your guys' comments. I will answer everyone's comments as soon as I get done with Larry. My last question, what's the newest hotel that's like the nicest one, like the La Creme de la Creme, the newest one? What's that one called?
I mean, there's that one downtown that's new. It's got the big-ass 300-foot or 300-yard pool. It's called the O. You got fucking wind.
Damn, that's crazy. A 300.
They change them all the time.
A 300-yard pool. That's insane, dude. Like, why the hell would you need a pool that big? I mean, it's Vegas. I guess they can do whatever the fuck they want, but why the hell would you need that?
Because cost you $100 to go swimming in it.
See, that's so stupid. That yeah, I'm gonna pay $100 to go swimming. I'm like, I'll just find one where you don't have to pay, and I'll just.
I think it's 300 feet. I think I said 300 yards, but and then they got the biggest TV screen out there that people go there and watch.
Excuse me.
Football games.
See, now that I could see a big flat screen TV to watch football because there's a lot of football fans. But I was like, why the hell would you need a pool that big? I'm like, that's just so dumb, you know.
Oh, you can't even get in there. They got, people waiting in line to get in.
Yeah, because they want to see like the best game on the best quality on the best TV. So I get that. I get it. So yeah.
But like I said, Vegas, it's not for gambling anymore, man. Vegas is all about entertainment now. It's not even. They still got gambling.
Back then there was a lot of shows. Like, because whenever I went with my parents, like when I was 15, there was.
They still got shows.
Yeah, when I went, my brother was 13. I was like 15 or 16, something like that. And we went the first time. There was a shitload of shows, and I didn't gamble, but my dad. Hopefully, no one saw it. Obviously, nobody came up to my dad, but my dad's like, "Hey, John, obviously you can't gamble," but he's like, help me. He goes, pick which number I should go for. And I just picked the best number. And I just said, hey, how about 7? And my dad did one of the pull down things, and he got all 7s, and I don't know how much money he won, but he got a bunch of money, and I was like, I'm glad I picked 7. So yeah.
What do you mean you picked it up on the slot? Are you sure you went played roulette?
I don't remember what it was. It was something where you had to pick a number. Maybe it was.
That was probably roulette. Because you don't pick those numbers on slot machines. Because
my dad looked at me and he just kind of turned around and he said it to me and my mom, because if they would have found out that I said it, kids aren't supposed to gamble, and I was like 14, 15 at the time. So my dad said,
it's probably on roulette wheel.
That's probably what it was. And he goes, I want to do 7 on black, and my dad, it landed on 7. I couldn't believe it. My dad. I don't know how much he won, but my dad won a pretty good amount of money, and my dad's like, holy shit, okay, well, that's good. And then
35-1.
And then when we went to dinner, my dad's like, hey, John, nice job on picking that number. And I was like, I didn't know how to play, Dad. You said just pick a number. So I just picked 7. So yeah.
Lucky 7. Did he give you a tip?
Oh yeah, my dad gave me some of the money because my dad was cool.
I was gonna say, man,
my dad was cool
Vegas
like that.
It's all about tipping.
Yeah, my dad was cool like that. So yeah. All right, Larry, I'm going to let you go and get back to the show, buddy.
Okay, bud. Shout out the chat, man. His Vision's in there, man.
He's in there.
I need to apologize to him. I've been trolling him.
Oh shit. What did you do?
I was just making fun of him. Joking with him. Telling him he was gay and black.
Damn, Larry, you
and
bastard.
Then he really, they say he said he really is black. I can't figure him out.
I don't know if they're just joking, because when I watched Sleepaway Camp, it's either him or somebody else. He's got white hands holding a book while he's reading. I think he's just joking around. But if he really is black, I don't care, because
I don't. That's what I told him. I said I don't care.
Yeah, like, I just want to know. I just want to know the truth or not. I'm like, right. But I know he jokes around a lot, so I'm like, if you're white, great. If you're black, great. I don't care. I'm like, I care more about our friendship. I don't care if you're blue, black, white, polka dot. You guys know the quote I've always said. I don't care if you're blue, black, white, polka dots on your face, gay, bi, transgender, heterosexual, whatever. I'm cool.
I told him I hope he was black. I said I need some more black friends. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I welcome you.
There you go. So I'm like, I'm cool with everybody.
Yeah.
If you're cool with me,
all right, bud. Well, hey, good luck with everything, man. I'm glad your back's better. I'm glad you're.
Thank God my back is better.
Chick, man.
Thank God my back is better. It's literally like someone since you're older, Larry, I'm not making fun of your age. It was one of those pains where a couple minutes after you do something, it's like, hey, guess what, Fears? I'm going to stick a knife in the side of your back. It was
I know.
It was like a dagger was stuck into my side of my back. And I was like, oh, shit, what the hell is that? Where's that coming from?
Well, don't worry. It'll come back. You'll get that feeling again. It'll hit you again.
Well, because I took the...
Wait till you get old and start sitting on your nuts, dude.
There you go. Well...
You want to talk about painful?
Well, when I went into work, it was either last night or Friday, like Friday morning, before I went to the con. Sean at work said, Fears, I should have never had you pick up that big-ass box. I said, well, Sean, it didn't matter. I said, we would have had to have done it anyway. I said, if I didn't pick it up, you and somebody else would have picked it up and their back would have hurt. I said, you had to load it into the truck. I said, because it has to be delivered to whoever ordered that package. You know?
Yep. Are you guys union?
You know, that's a good question, Larry. I think.
Do you pay union dues? I mean, do they have a union there? If not, that's what you guys need to do. You need to start a union.
I think they do. I'm not 100% positive if FedEx is. I never asked, so yeah.
Right. Yeah, I did.
I mean, it's a huge ass company, so I think they maybe. I can't remember. I have no idea, but.
Yeah.
But Sean was like, "Is your back all right?" I said, "It is now, Sean." I said, because my buddy gave me some advice. I mean, I immediately went to. It was either Walgreens or Walmart, and I said, "Do you guys have ibuprofen?" And they said, "Yeah." They said, I said, "It's the blue little." You were right, Larry. It's these blue little liquid capsules, and you take it, and I guess it dissolves in your body. And
you can just take Advil's ibuprofen too. You could just.
Well, I should have thought of that, but I took your suggestion, and you said Fears. It's these little blue tablets that dissolve, and they said, trust me, give it like 15 minutes. It kicked in fast, Larry, so thank you, because my back was killing me, dude. It was.
Yeah, if it gets real bad, go down there on that street corner. That one guy, he's got some real good stuff there.
Oh, shit.
On the street corner.
Oh, my God, Larry. All right, I'm taking off, buddy.
Yeah, go down and see him. He's down there every night that I came over there, man. He's got the good stuff.
Oh, Lord, buddy. All right, well.
All right, bud. Later.
I'll see you later, man. Good to catch up with you, buddy.
You too, man.
All right, peace out. Oh, Lord. He's a funny guy. All right. Let me get back to the chat, and then we'll get to the topics, my friends. Let me plug in this back. Larry's a funny dude. Go to someone on the side corner and get some fucking ibuprofen. You are making me lose it right now, buddy. Oh, my God. Fucking Larry. All right. Hello? There we go. Yo, Tinder Immortal. I hope you're still here. But, because I wasn't trying to deprive the chat, but I hope you're still here. Good to see you. Let's see. Tinder Immortal says, that's what's up. Exhumed Vision says, Mall Goth. I had a phase of gothage in me, Visions, but I don't know if it was like a mall goth. I don't even know what the hell that is, but I tried the goth thing out for a while when I was younger. So, yeah. Let's see. Let me scroll down here. Richie, did you ever apologize to Exhume? Oh, shit. What did Richie do? Fill me in, Visions. Oh, Lord. What's going on? Shadow Collector says, people always get the definition of goth wrong. Wearing all black doesn't define a gothic person. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Jason. But I guess I was going for that look, I guess. Or whatever it was. But yeah. Anyway, nothing against gothic people. Just as I was trying to figure who I was as a kid. So yeah. Hey, Fears. Can you tell Richie the rituals of it's okay to admit sometimes people are wrong and takes a good person to admit it? Well, I think Richie is a good person, so I think he'll admit whenever he's wrong. So yeah, I think he will. I got to block somebody because while I was talking to Larry, someone put the N-word in the chat, and that's not good. So I got to get rid of that. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Couple of trolls a day in the chat. I haven't had that in a while. Probably because I opened up my stupid mouth and said it. So yeah. Let's see here. L-O-O-P. Oh, pool. I was like, what are you guys spelling out? It's just you have to reverse it. Tinder says, did you meet a new girl at church? No, Tinder Immortal. I met this. Well, I haven't met her yet. We've been talking for a week and a half. I met her on a dating app. She seems very nice, very family-oriented. She is a Christian. She said that she lives near her mom. So she said her mom lives like 10 minutes away. So I was like, oh, that's nice. So yeah. So we're planning a first date soon. So anyway, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. But just go ahead and study James Bond for a second, and I will be back, my friends. So just study James Bond, and I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Ah! I lost some viewers. I went from 10 to 6. That's all right. I was gone for not a long time, but for a little bit of time because I had to use the restroom. But no, Tinder Immortal, she's not a girl from church, but this girl seems. Well, she does go to church, but she doesn't go to my church, and I didn't meet her at my church, but she is religious, and she seems very nice. But I haven't told everybody her name because we haven't went on a date yet, so I don't want to jinx myself. All right, now we're back up to 9. There we go. I don't want to jinx myself. Knock on wood. I hope it works out because she seems very lovely. She seems very nice. She seems like she cares about people and she cares about her friends and her family. And um, she's not like a she's very beautiful, but she's not like supermodel beautiful. But she's pretty beautiful. She's like the girl next door type of beautiful. Like she's very cute. So yeah. Anyway, let me continue on. Is she getting a pre-date? Oh yeah, Jason. I mean, if she wants to just go out for lunch, like for a pre-date, I'm all about it. I'm down for whatever she wants to do. You know. Pixel says she's young enough to know how the internet works and whatnot. She will ignore the haters. Yeah, but Pixel, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want anyone to give her any hate or harass her because she's done absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm like, I don't care if they hate me because I hate those haters, but she's done nothing. So I don't want her to get any hate because of me. I would feel fucking terrible, you know? But I just hope nothing bad happens. I hope not, you know? But, you know, we'll cross that bridge whenever it gets there, you know, because I haven't even went on a date yet. But we'll see, you know? But I just thought I would be 100% honest with you guys. So, yeah. Let's see. Vision says someone is spreading misinformed information. I'm sorry, misinformation in the chat. It's a vicious rumor. Oh Jesus, what the hell is going on now? First they're trolling Randy, and then oh God, what now? What now, Visions? Well, maybe it's already passed because I was chatting with Larry for quite a long time. What the fuck's going on now? I got some sleep in my eye. It's driving me nuts. Oh God, what now? Oh Lord. I don't know what they're on about, Visions. Maybe it's already passed because I had the Discord closed for quite a while because I was talking. I didn't have it closed. I was talking to Larry, but then after I got done talking to Larry, I closed it. So I'll look at all the crazy shit later. But yeah. Well, to be honest, to be perfectly honest with you, Tinder Immortal, I've never tried I've never used Christian Mingle. Never. I've looked at it, but that's not it. But I'm not telling anyone what dating site I'm using. But I can tell I'm a good judge of character. This girl seems really nice because she was talking about her faith and stuff. So yeah. Vision says I need to quit my business and start working at FedEx. Visions, I guarantee you make more money than I make at FedEx. Keep your business for 2 reasons. One, you make bank. I make okay money, enough to survive. Plus, I don't want Exhumed Visions merch to go anywhere because I'm not trying to make the whole show about you, Visions. I like your merch. You're a cool buddy. You're a good friend. You make some pretty good merch. So yeah. Tinder Immortal, I have a question. Have you prepared some new questions for our second interview? I hope so because I've already got some interview questions. We had so much fun in the last interview, Tinder Immortal. I'm glad you had fun. And off camera, I met, I'm not going to say his name, but off camera, I met Tinder Immortal's fiance, and he seemed like a really cool guy. So, and Tinder Immortal, I'm glad that you've always been a fan and now a friend, but I had no idea that your fiance was a fan, so that's pretty cool. So it was really nice to meet him. Very nice to meet him. I unsubscribed from Larry's channel because he's spamming 30 Pete Rose videos in an hour into my feed. Oh, shit. Well, John, do what you have to do. But I would suggest not unfollow him because Larry's a pretty cool guy. Tinder Immortal says, I saw Chris Angel's show in Vegas. Oh, shit. Really, Tinder Immortal? When was this? Because I've seen, whenever me and Eric went in, 2010, 2009, me and my best buddy Eric saw that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, when was that, Tinder Immortal? Did you recently go to Vegas? Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Beer Man, I'm trying to catch up with all the chat. Beer Man is going nuts as always, telling everybody to be good little boys and girls and all the shit he usually does. It would be cool if you put some old vlogs on the TV for us to watch. Oh, I will, Dan Aykroyd. One of these days, how about this weekend? I'll do a stream where I put some old vlogs on the TV and we'll watch them together. How about that? We can do maybe Saturday afternoon. I'll do that. So yeah. Fears boy will be right back after these short commercial messages. So stay tuned. I had to use the restroom. What? Let one loose, Fears. Oh Lord. Vision says that's right. Listen, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You guys know I have Crohn's. Whenever I have to go, I have to go. All right, let me scroll down here. I'm gonna try and catch up. This Blu-ray movie is brought to you by Fears. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. We don't need to see that on TV. And yeah, the 007 movies looked like a bootleg. It's not a bootleg. It's just part of it in the actual cases over there. So yeah. Tinder Immortal says, does she like horses or anything retro? You know what? That's a perfectly good question, Tinder Immortal. I don't know. We've only been chatting for a week. I haven't asked her if she likes horses or animals. I should. And I do like retro stuff. So I'll ask her if she's into retro stuff whenever I get a chance. But I do not know. So yeah. Shuffler, what's up? Hello. Best of luck, Fearsman. Well, thanks. I hope it goes well with this new girl. We'll see. Nice headphones. Well, thanks, buddy, and thanks for all the hearts. Whoever's given me hearts, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I'm finally caught up with everybody. Ugh, that was a challenge because I was talking to Larry so much, So, all right, let's continue on. All right, so let's start with topic number one. Finally, we got to topic number one. I had so much to tell you guys. I'm finally getting to the first topic, and we're 2 hours in. So yeah. Have you all done video chat? We haven't done video chat yet, but I'm sure we will at some point, Carmine. So we've just been kind of chatting online on the app, and then she gave me her phone number yesterday. So we've been texting here and there. So yeah. Thank you for all the 100%. You guys rock. All right, well, let's start with the first topic. Who would Fears talk to? What historical figure would I talk? Who would I talk to, and what about? Well, I would ask the chat. Who would you guys want to talk to? Because Fears has got a couple. The first one I would like to talk to would be Thomas Edison, because he invented the first movie camera. So without him, there would be no YouTube, no movies, no films. So I would ask him a bunch of questions, but the first two questions I would ask. Was it a bitch to create the light bulb? I'm sure it was. That would be number one. And number two, I'd be like, what gave you the idea to make a movie camera? So, because he had to have had that idea pop into his mind, like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to see moving pictures? And I'd be like, dude, tell me about that fucking process. Tell me about it. So that would be number one. Carmine says, let's go back to talking about this new lady friend. Larry says, oh shit, Fierce, is she a thong girl? Well, I haven't seen her in a thong yet, so I'll let you know. Whenever that happens. Or if it happens. Carmine's, she's got a bubble butt. I'm not gonna say. she did send me a picture of her, and she looks really nice. She looks very sweet. She looks very nice. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. All right. Let's see. Anna Nicole Smith, Trini, the Yellow Ranger. Hell yeah, Tinder Immortal. Both of those chicks are pretty cool. I'll be honest, when Fierce was young, I didn't just have a crush on Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. I had a thing for Trini too. They were both sexy girls, you know. I'll just be honest. I had more of a crush on Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, but I did have a crush on Trini too, because Trini was sexy and smart. Kimberly, she was smart, but not as smart as Trini. So yeah, but they were both cute. They were both cute. It sucks that the actress that played Trini, she passed away, I think in a car accident or something. So that was very sad. All right, who else would Fierce talk to in history? I would want to know what the first phone call was like. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, so I would be like, dude, like, what was that first phone call like? Like, obviously, it was probably something like, hello, does this machine that I invented actually work? Can you hear me? But I would like to know how the first phone call went down. That'd be kind of cool. And then the third person that I probably want to talk to, I mean, it would be, he's not so much a historical figure. Well, I mean, he is pretty, he died a long time ago, but he's not really, he's a legend in entertainment, but he's not a historical figure. I would love to sit down and talk to Elvis. I think that would be fucking cool, man. Elvis, the king. I do like his music, so yeah. Carmine said, you know what, Fierce? Probably the first telephone call was probably phone sex. You're fucking hilarious. What if it actually was? Like, hey, baby, like, do you like this? Do you like my sexy voice? Oh, yeah, baby. More. Give me more. All right. You know, and then the guy starts talking, you know, to his female friend about her boobies. Like, what if the first phone call was actually phone sex? I would fucking lose my mind. So, who would you guys want to talk to in history? Those three are like biggies. Even though Elvis really isn't a historical person, the first two are historical people. But Elvis, I think it would be really cool to talk to. That would be pretty cool. So yeah. So who would you guys want to talk to in any historical figures? Let me know in the chat. So yeah. Larry says, does she paint her toenails? I have no idea, Larry. I have not seen a picture of her feet. I have no idea. Larry says, I would call 1-900 suck me too. You are fucking gone, Larry. You are hysterical, buddy. Oh my god. Visions, are you seeing this shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, those are the top three that I would want to talk to. I think that'd be cool. Talk to Elvis. Ask Alexander about the first phone call, how it all went down. What'd you guys talk about on the phone? And then, like, I think it's cool that Thomas Edison invented the first movie camera, you know? So I'd be like, dude, how did you come up with that idea? How did you make that a reality? How did you make that a thing, you know? So yeah. That would be pretty sweet. But let me know in the chat who you guys would want to talk to. All right. Next. Let's see. Let's start with, you know what? I'm going to save Moonraker until the end. I'm going to review For Your Eyes Only. I'll be honest, it's good, but it's not my favorite James Bond film. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. There is some boring parts in it. The gadgets in it are fantastic. It has a lot to do. This evil, like, villain. He lives in India, and there's a lot of scenes in India, and one of James Bond's Indian contact ends up getting killed by this guy. And then Q sets up, you know, Q is the gadget guy. Q sets up kind of a makeshift kind of shack where because he has to create the Bond gadgets on site. So I think that's the first one where I think it's one of the first movies where you see Q not in his laboratory, because normally you always see Q in his laboratory give James Bond the gadgets before he goes on the mission. Well, this time they brought. I think that's the first movie where M says, "Hey Q, Bond's already on an assignment. You're gonna have to take your lab on the go, and you have to go into the field and catch up with 007." And it's one of the first ones where you see Q actually in the field and not stuck in his laboratory the whole movie. And one of the best gadgets in it is he's working on this door. If you pull this pin on this door has tiny little spikes on the door that look decorative, but they're lethal. And so if someone opens the door will fly back into their face and spike them to death. That's one of the coolest gadgets, and he's working on that. And then one of the gadgets he gives to him is this pen with acid in it. And he said, if you get into a jam, he goes, push the top of the pen, and this acid will come out of the pen, and it can, like, eat through. This acid can eat through prison bars and eat through pretty much anything. And 007 uses that in a certain way. I can't remember. I've watched so many Bond movies the last couple of days. I can't remember. He uses it on a windowsill or on a prison, something. I can't remember. So that's one of the coolest gadgets. But my favorite scene is when you see Q actually in the field. It's either that movie he's in the field for the first time, or the movie right before it. Which is Moonraker. So he's either no. I think the very first one that he's in the field is right before Moonraker. But so I think For Your Eyes Only is the second time Q is in the field with 007, I believe. If memory serves me right. If I'm wrong, then I apologize, because there's so many fucking Bond movies out. But the pen is probably the coolest gadget in that movie. And then I'd say my two favorite scenes is when he has this, like, street fight, and all these baddies, all these, like, villains are chasing him, and there's one guy doing that sword trick where the guy puts the sword, like, all the way down his mouth into his esophagus. This guy is, like, nunchucking the fuck out of 007, then he throws down the nunchucks, and then he's sword fighting, and 007 doesn't have a sword, so he's like, do you mind if I borrow this? And he grabs the sword out of the guy's fucking mouth, starts sword fighting, and then he kills that guy, and then, he's off, and that scene I like. And then obviously when you go into Q's makeshift laboratory where he has to kind of create it on the go, that's another of my favorite scenes. Because he's like, well, thanks to you, 007, he goes, I got to be in the field, and I hate being in the field. I miss my laboratory, and da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah. This ain't, John, this ain't the whole thing. This thing is in, here, let me grab it. Let me show you guys. It's not a ripoff. I just took it out of the Blu-ray case. So, they do it by the year. This is years 1979 to 2002. So let me show you the whole thing. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, so let me show you guys this. So this is the front cover, the James Bond collection, and then all three of these. So this will be like the next thing that I watch, these. So they all go in here, John, like this. Just like that. And then this goes over it like this. So it actually is a really nice, like, cover, a nice, thing. And it goes into this. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. These go into this, and then this goes into this. Excuse me for a second. So they go in just like that. Then this goes into this, I believe. How the hell does this thing go in? Oh, wait, no, I had it right the first time. This goes in here. And then this goes. It's a tight squeeze, but there we go. Hang on. It's kind of hard to get this in here. Just like that. There you go. Just like that. That was kind of a bitch to get that in there. It's a tight squeeze, but yeah. So it wasn't that much, John, but it is. It's not cheap paper. It's a nice thing, but they do them by sections. So if you look, so like the very first one I did was 1962 to 1977. Then this one's 1979 to 2002, and then the newest one's 2006 to 2015 because they haven't made a new James Bond film yet. So yeah, so they break them down. So I'm doing it by the years, and it's the first time, you guys, that I'm watching the movies actually in order. So yeah, they must have ran out of print ink. I don't think it's a cheap design. I think it's really cool. I mean, sometimes less is more. I mean, it's got all the bonds. It's got all the bonds on the front cover. So those are the first few, and then there's the rest of the bonds. So, but yeah, Tinder Immortal's laughing, and she doesn't know why because she did a question mark. I don't think it's a cheap design. I mean, we're all entitled to our opinions, John, but I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it wasn't cheap. I don't remember. I think I paid $80 for it, I think. 80 or 90, so it wasn't that bad. Why didn't they put the movie posters on the cover? I don't know. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. It's definitely not cheap, though. I think I paid about $88 or $90 for the whole set, you know? But they're all on Blu-ray, and I finally got them all now. I believe, let's see, the newest ones, I think I have Spectre on Blu-ray by itself, so I think Spectre may not be on this, because I think Spectre came out before they did this whole box set. Hang on. Oh, no, Spectre's there. Spectre is the newest one. So, yeah. So, they just haven't made a Bond film since 2000. I think they made Spectre in 2015. So, yeah, they haven't made a movie since Spectre. So, yeah. It's definitely a clean look. Yeah, but yeah, they didn't put any posters on it. So, oh, you know what? The newest ones they did. There's that. And then, let's see here. So, yeah. So, I believe, John, the only one. See, look. Skyfall and Quantum of Solace and Casino Royale. Yeah, they don't have it. So, the only one that has a movie poster on it is Spectre. So I think the reason why they did that is because Spectre is the newest one since 2015. Wow, it's been a long time since they made a James Bond film, because now we're into 2024. You would think they would have made a Bond film since then. Apparently not. Yeah, 2015 is the last time they made a Spectre. So yeah. But yeah, so I didn't even know that, John. Like, when you said the movie poster, I said, well, let's look through them. So I looked through them. I went, oh, shit, Spectre's on there. So, yeah. But anyway, did I like For Your Eyes Only? It's good. It's just, it's not my favorite, but those are my two favorite. Now, my favorite one, I'm about to rate it. I love Moonraker. Moonraker is my all-time favorite. For a couple reasons. One, Roger Moore plays a great Bond. The villain in it is, like, super cold. Like, he doesn't care about anyone, and he doesn't give a shit that he's going to kill millions of people for world domination. And basically, the villain, he loves space, and what he wants to do is he wants to create the perfect society. So, he, with his wealth, he builds a space station and puts it out in space without any government knowing, and they travel to this space station, and basically they're going to shoot a probe onto the Earth, and they're going to release a toxin poison into the Earth's atmosphere that will only kill humans. It doesn't kill plants, it doesn't kill animals, and he wants to start over and create the perfect society. So kind of like a futuristic Hitler, because Hitler was trying to create the perfect society and kill everybody off, or as many people as he possibly could. That's how much of a sick fuck Hitler was. So this guy's kind of doing the same thing. Of course, Bond's not going to let him do that, because no one in their right minds would want to do that to the human race. I mean, that's just crazy fucking loony bin. And so the story is just epic. And then Bond goes to all different places. He goes to California. He goes to Rio. He goes to space. He goes to, oh God, where else does he go? He goes somewhere else. I can't remember. I think he goes to Venice for a couple of scenes, I think. And then there's so many fucking gadgets in it. It's ridiculous. The coolest gadget in it is he has this little dart. It's like a watch, and underneath the watch there's like this little dart gun, and when he flicks his wrist like that, a dart comes shooting out. And it's the nerve impulses in his wrist that shoots the dart. So that one is one of my favorite gadgets. And then another one is what's the other one? To get to the villain's secret hideout, he has to go on this river with this boat, and Q invents this epic silver boat. It's got like smoke screen on it, bombs are shooting out the fucking back of it. He's got a parasail on it, a periscope. I mean, this boat is filled to the brim with fucking gadgets. And Jaws is in it, in one of the most epic villains of the Bond series. So Jaws is trying to kill. Jaws is like the main villain's like assistant. So the main villain, which is called Drax. Drax is the main villain. He's the guy that is obsessed with space and creating the perfect race. So so not only does Bond have to take down two villains, Jaws is like the ultimate villain, because he's like 7'2". He's got metal for teeth, and they're razor sharp. And I'd say Drax and Jaws and the villain Inspector, the newest Bond movie, I'd say those three are like three of the most iconic villains in the James Bond series. Also, whoever works for Spectre's like an evil organization. I mean, they're a quintessential Bond villain, but they're a corporation of villains. But Drax is a villain on his own. Jaws is a villain on his own. So those are my two favorite villains so far out of the Bond series. Every couple of years they make a new James Bond film, and then a new fucking adventure happens. And what's great about James Bond is, you know how like some movie characters learn something new and they change throughout the sequels? James Bond never changes. He always wears, the white suit with the red flower. He always wears the same watch, or somewhat of the same watch. He drives the same cars. If he doesn't drive his Aston Martin, it's always like some type of Corvette. He drinks the same drink, vodka martini, shake him not stirred. We always know he likes brunettes more than redheads or blondes, but he always gets the girl. He always saves the day. He doesn't really change that much. It's always the same. His name changes the same. He always flirts with Moneypenny. He always does that tongue-in-cheek thing with Moneypenny. He always has like smart-ass things to say to his boss M. He doesn't really change that much, And I forgot who created James Bond. Ian Fleming, I think is his name. He wrote books about James Bond, and I think the reason why James Bond never changes is because he's such a fucking cool-ass character, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't need to be changed, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna rate Moonraker a 10 out of 10. It's fucking brilliant. If you've never seen it, it is brilliant. You guys need to check it out. My favorite scene in Moonraker is probably when Bond and his sexy assistant, his love interest in the film, take down Drax, and they destroy the space station. Also, when he kills Drax, he shoots a dart into his chest. Drax starts hyperventilating. He pushes a door and says, "Let me give you a lift, or let me assist you." And he pushes Drax out into space, and Drax instantly dies. So he kind of kills him twice. He shoots a dart right into his heart that is instant death, and that's why Drax is like, all that shit. And then, because Drax doesn't have a spacesuit, he kills him again when he's released out into space, you know? So that's, the death of the villain is a good, and it's the only movie where Jaws says something. Jaws only says one thing ever in the James Bond series, and Jaws is in a couple of the movies. But in that movie, he says, I don't want to ruin it for you guys if you guys haven't seen it, but yeah, I was like, oh shit, Jaws finally responds, you know. So yeah, thanks for the hearts, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna rate it a 10 out of 10. Tonight I'm going to watch. Let's see, what's next on the old Bond list. I may only get to one because it's almost 10 o'clock, and I'm still going live. So because I need to take a nap and get something to eat and all that shit before work. Tonight is I'm either gonna watch Octopussy or A View to Kill. So these are the next two on the list, and then let's see. Then in a couple of days, I'm gonna do The Living Daylights. Then A License to Kill. Then GoldenEye. Tomorrow Never Dies. The World Is Not Enough. Die Another Day. Blah 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 blah. And if you guys grew up in the 90s, GoldenEye was one of the best James Bond video games of all time. They had GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 at Super RetroCon. I did play it, so it was good to play it again. I hadn't played it in quite a long time, my friends. I didn't get it on camera. I should have, but anyway. Well, that'll about sum it up for today. I'm gonna try and get a little editing in tonight before I mosey on off to work. I don't know if I'll have it uploaded by the time I have to go to work, but if I don't upload it tonight, I will upload it tomorrow. But I am getting so close to the Titanic, the long-awaited Titanic vlog, my friends. I'm trying to get this shit out quicker, and I'm also gonna check out that Fears Boy blog just to see if he uploads any more videos. I don't know who the fuck he is. I have no idea who this guy is. Apparently, it's got to be a troll, because he loves taking my videos, my work, and for some reason mixing it with lantern footage or whatever the fuck he's trying to do. So I may have to do some investigating and shut that shit down, or at least try to shut that shit down. Sometimes YouTube sides with me, sometimes they don't. So yeah, we'll see. And if I can't, then I'm just going to say, all right, fuck it. Let this idiot do whatever he's going to do, because if you don't give him any time of day, eventually they go away, you know. Thanks, Larry. Larry says, good stream, Fears. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Carmine says, agree. Great stream. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Fears, I wish someone would send me something for my birthday this year. Well, listen. Send me some fan mail, and I will save your address, and I'll send you a birthday card. That's not a problem. That's not a problem, the greatest emperor. I can go to Walmart and get a $2 birthday card, and I will send you a birthday. When's your birthday? So, but I need your address. So send me some fan mail. Like, write me a letter or send me something to unbox, and I'll save your address. And Fears will be a nice guy, and I will send you a birthday card. That's not a problem. So that's not a problem whatsoever, my friend. I would be happy to do it. I would be happy to send you something. And you know what? It's a shame that none of your friends or none of your family will send you anything on your birthday. So shame on them. I mean, I'm not making fun of your family, but you said, I guess you implied it, that nobody sends you anything on your birthday. Well, that sucks. I've always gotten a birthday card from my grandma, my mom, my dad, somebody, a friend. So that sucks. You imply it. I don't know for sure, but you imply that no one sent you anything. Well, that's fucking terrible. So let's change that. So the greatest emperor, you know what to do. If you want to send Fears fan mail, it's in the description. Send me some fan mail. I will save your address, and I will send you a birthday card. Not a problem, my friend. Not a problem. All right, Fears is checking out. Peace. Deuces. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to The Fears Man at FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is the second channel. Subscribe to Mrs. Immortal, Tinder Immortal, on Twitch. Follow Fears. Just look at my channel. Okay, hang on. I will look at your channel. Give me 1 second. Before I do the outro, I will look at your channel. Give me 1 second. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. Let's see here. Oh, shit. I accidentally pushed something. And I don't know how to get the rest of the chat back. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Let's see. Go to channel. Oh, wow. Nice Raphael figure, my friend. You uploaded that on March 22nd, 2024. Oh, there's your address. There's your address. Okay. Uh-huh. Got it. Well, I don't know why you would put your address on your YouTube channel. Maybe you don't care about trolls, but I would never do that. But, okay. Greatest Emperor. Or maybe you just put it on there because I just said something. Well, when is your birthday? Let's see. I guess you do like, let's see, what type of videos do you do? You do a lot of short videos. Let's see here. You got a let's see, you got a video about G.I. Joes, you got a video about Raphael, you got a video about your backyard, you got a DVD collection. Okay. Well, there it is. Well, like I said, send me some fan mail, Greatest Emperor, and then I will send you something back, my friend. Yes, but I'll be honest. I wouldn't put your address on your It's October 30th. Oh shit. Okay. So, Greatest Emperor, do you mind if I ask you how old you're going to be this October 30th? Because my birthday is October 28th. So we're pretty close. I'll be honest. I was supposed to be born on Halloween, but I guess Fears was itching to pop out, so I came early. So yeah. Oh shit, I just said I came early. That's not good. Because I guarantee you some trolls will be like, what, Fears? You came early? Oh shit. There it is. So, I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me your age, Greatest Emperor. I was just curious. How old are you going to be? But if you would like to, I'm going to be 41 this year. Oh my lord! Ah! I'm getting old, motherfuckers. Old. Oh shit! Well, you're a lot older than me, Greatest Emperor. I'll be 45 years old. Thank God I'm not 45 yet. Yes, I will send you a birthday card. But another reason why I wanted to know how old you were, because it was in the birthday card, I was going to say happy birthday, happy such and such birthday year, in the card. I got you. I will put happy 45th birthday. I will send you a card. No worries. I will send you something. I got you. No problem. Whenever I go shopping this weekend, I'll pick you up a card, buddy. That's not a problem. That's not a problem whatsoever. All right. Now I'm going to do the sign-off. All right. Here we go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp. Even though he's taking a break right now, he will return in September. So if you have not followed the Sega Camp Gamer, follow him on YouTube and on Twitch. The Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. The Sega Camp and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow Tinder Immortal on Twitch. And we're going to be doing a second interview pretty soon. Tinder, we got to find out when your schedule will work, my schedule, but I want to do a second interview. So Tinder Immortal, you get those questions a-rockin'. I've already got some questions planned. I'm going to have Brian back for interview number 2. And then I really want to interview, there's a guy that I follow on Instagram. He looks like Harrison Ford. He's like the ultimate Indiana Jones cosplayer, and he makes everything himself, and that's why I started following him on Instagram. And I said, dude, a cosplayer would be a cool, like interview and a guest. So I'm gonna try and get him on in a couple of weeks. And then I asked Keith Coogan, my actor friend that was in all those 80s movies. I said, Keith, I said, my fans would love it. I would love it if you would come on my podcast. And he said, oh, yeah, Fears. He goes, we became friends. I've seen you at like 3 or 4 cons. I guess he forgot because it's the 3rd time I've met him. But I didn't want to question Keith Coogan because he's that fucking epic. He was like, Fears, it would be an honor to be on your podcast. And he goes, I've subscribed to you. He goes, I watch your shit all the time, Fears. He goes, I said, really? He goes, yeah, of course. He goes, Fears, 3 things I love about you. He goes, 1, I love the energy. And I said, oh, thanks. He goes, 2, I love how funny you are and how positive you are. And the 3rd one is you try and put the best content alive on your, always on your 2 channels. And I said, Keith, that was very nice of you. That's very sweet of you to say. I appreciate that. He goes, of course. And he goes, Fears, did you subscribe to me? And I went, dude, I'm like, you're Keith Coogan. I'm like, I subscribed to you fucking ages ago, buddy. I didn't curse at him. And he went, oh, he goes, I was just double checking. I said, oh, yeah. I said, I gave you 2 subs. I followed you on Fears Vlogs and I followed you on FearsMan26 ages, like right after we met the first time, buddy. And he's like, oh, that's what's up, Fears. And I was like, well, hell yeah. And last but not least, Visions. I have not plugged your channel in quite a long time. So follow my buddy, my pal, Exhumed Visions on YouTube, and follow him at www.exhumedvisions.com. You will thank me because he has some great merch. So Visions, hopefully we get some more movie T-shirts pretty soon, buddy. I'm thinking, you know what a great Visions. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your business. But you know what 3 cool movie shirts would be? A Ghostbuster t-shirt of whatever design you want to do, buddy. A Ghostbuster t-shirt. I would buy the fucking bejesus out of it. A Goonies t-shirt. That'd be pretty sweet. Because I know you like the Goonies because you live near the Goonies area. And then 3rd one, Back to the Future. That would be fucking great. But I will let you do your genius, Visions, because it is your website. So you do whatever you want. I was just giving some helpful hints. But anyway, I hadn't plugged your website in quite a while, so I thought I would. And Larry, absolutely, because you're my buddy and you're my pal. And whoever's giving me constant hearts, you are awesome. Thank you. Last but certainly not least, follow Larry Tate, my friends, at Larry Tate on YouTube. Hell yeah. Larry, the last 2 streams were epic. They were going fucking nuts, buddy. I cannot wait to be on another one of your shows, Larry. All right, this is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuceage. I'll see you guys later.